I'm heavily medicated right now. I don't know about you guys. Don't you love the pharmacy? Don't you love the social dynamic of the pharmacy? I just love it. You know, you go in there, everyone's uptight. You know, the pharmacist in the white lab, you know, he's dipping into whatever they got back there. And is this my real life? Is this my destiny? I've been caught in a landslide, escape on a pharmacy. I've opened my eyes, look up to the skies, now I see. Any guidelines or opinions, so they may not apply to me.
An elderly woman went into a pharmacy. When the pharmacist asked why she was there, she replied,
"I could have been killed that day." When there's not that much of a danger, but you do have to consult with your pharmacist. I would say consult with the pharmacist because, in my expert professional opinion.
What did you say, nigga?
In my expert professional opinion, that's just what I would do, because they tend to be a little more like, okay, for instance, when I had a dental issue, so I go to the pharmacy and there's this dental rinse and the insurance won't cover it. It's $15. And I said, that's not happening. I'm not paying $15 for a mouth rinse. I can't do that. I said, I've been using colloidal silver and hydrogen peroxide. Is that really going to be better than what I'm doing? And the pharmacist said, oh, you're using colloidal silver? No, you should be fine. Just as long if there's pain or something like that, then it's not working. But the pharmacist said you'll be fine. So I think that a pharmacist will be more honest than maybe that other type of person.
Hello from the pharmacy. We hear your story every day. You need your Valium, Norco, Suboxone, Oxycodone, Xanax. You need them all.
So now, Walgreens Pharmacy calls the cops on Malibu. Coming soon? No, that never happened. Walgreens called the cops on me. But I don't even use Walgreens. That's all. So this is a lie. I'd love to see that. So this is a lie. I'd love to see that. But I don't even use Walgreens. No, that never happened. Walgreens called the cops on me.
Can you feel this all today? If my insurance denies, then I'll just pay.
But I'm not saying those other people are dishonest. I'm just saying.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
I'm a comedy parody satire channel, and nobody should get offended by what I'm saying.
And I had depression actually my whole life. That antidepressants would really help you. I kept taking that shit, I would kill myself.
You are attempting to have me kill myself, and it's clear. Call the fucking detective right now. I'm not taking this shit anymore. I'm not gonna sit while you people bully a mentally ill woman with the hopes that she will kill herself.
This is not a game!
Jesus.
My life is in danger!
I don't do drugs besides marijuana, asshole. Whatever I have to take because of my doctor.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. Everyone, what's the procedure? Go!
Let's see it. Look, they're all here. They're all here.
I'm gonna have a cops come out right now and I'm gonna draw up a fucking piss test for him. You fucking cunt. I will have the police come and I'll fucking piss test right in front of the fucking cop. And I'm telling him to bring a female cop so she can stand in the room with me while I take a fucking piss.
I'm gonna kill myself! I'm going to kill myself, and it's your fault!
To enjoy somebody being trashed inches away from fucking killing themselves!
I would never lie.
Bastard!
I would never lie.
Speak up when I hop about the car, I promise I'm gonna speak up when I hop about the cut, I promise I'm gonna speak up when I hop about the cut, I promise. Patience can kill a man like a gun against his head. Used to many, now he's dead. Medications can also help, so no, don't go and throw them all away. Medication.
I've spent 15 fucking years trying to get off this shit. I'm getting involved in the class action suit against one of the pharmaceuticals because I cannot get off this fucking drugs.
This stuff works if you know how to dose it. It's very, very effective. And so I had people saying, yeah, I want to learn. So I wanted to set up a nonprofit and we teach people how to use the medication properly.
You got no credentials. You got no training.
And I also want to set up a facility in Mexico where people can come and actually be on site, having people control the dosing and teaching them how to use it responsibly. So there's ideas I have about this, like bigger picture things that I really want to help people, because the dangers of the other types of drugs we are all aware of. The side effect issue, can't talk about it. Ask your doctor.
Yes, it is dangerous for me to be making statements that go against the mainstream narrative and support victim culture and large corporations benefiting from keeping millions of people sick. You know what else is dangerous? Giving kids meth and permanently damaging their brains.
Like angel dust, which, by the way, I did have an addiction to when I was 13.
I don't know if that's even me.
No. Okay, I'll take my fucking clothes off because I needed the dries. Okay, I'll take my fucking clothes off because I needed the dries. Okay, I'll take my fucking clothes off because I needed the dries. Okay, I'll take my fucking clothes off because I needed the dries.
This is suicide trolling. Again, this woman is so fucking dumb that she actually shows the suicide trolling going on.
Giving an already depressed teenager a drug that makes it more likely that they will kill themselves. Loading traumatized people with toxic drugs that give them diabetes and strokes. Not telling people that they actually have a choice and could treat their mental health symptoms instead of poisoning them with dangerous neurotoxins that don't treat anything. Yep, it sure is dangerous for me to make these statements.
They've always said chicken soup is like a penicillin. And so these things, because they're based on bone broths, like a chicken soup is really made from a whole carcass of a chicken, right? So these things are very, very good for our bodies as long as it's organic. It's not packed with hormones and pesticides and shit like that. What you may not know about me is I'm going to school to become a naturopathic doctor.
Well, one time I called China and got this Dr. Mugu guy, Dan. Well, he starts talking China talk about the remedies, the it's verbal remedies, right? He's one of those.
Homeopathic doctor?
Hey, I don't care who he sleeps with, Dickness.
I mean, I'm not a fucking LARPer. I'm working on becoming a doctor. Most women would kill to look as I do and to have held up as well as I have. So I have to say.
So what do? You say in your hat?
Can you get me to? I need Dr. Calvin was supposed to supply me with a letter that states all of my conditions that I have going on, and I requested that months ago, and I still haven't gotten it. Okay, so the Dr. Calvin or Calvin, whatever the hell his name is, he diagnosed me with PTSD a few months back.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
You know, you're attacking somebody with severe mental health issues. That's what I'm proving right here, you fucking cunt. Clinical and laboratory findings that support your diagnosis. Persistent depression, including tearfulness, poor appetite, poor focus, low energy, anhedonia, and hopelessness.
Prozac, Buspar, Xanax 2, haloperidol for you, Zoloft, Zyban, Trazodone, Antabuse, methadone. If neuroleptics make you shake, then benztropine you must take. They profit from the drugs they sell, from the side effects as well.
Anxiety is chronic and daily. Episodes of panic attacks that escalate blood pressure. Has had to call paramedics.
Washam. Oh, now she talks about Jesus so much. She never talked about PTSD until I did. She never talked about her mental health issues until I did.
Attention, please.
Attention, please.
Well, imagine having a brain injury.
I have a brain injury, dumb fuck. I broke my jaw when I was 10. I have a traumatic brain injury.
I mean, she only just recently jumped on that. She's using it as a defense. You know that, right? She's using it as a defense. You know that, right? She's using it as a defense. You know that, right? Betty, it's too late. It's not going to fly. You're fucking toast. I am a woman that's mentally ill and they won't leave me alone. I was riding on that trying to get some fucking help. I was riding on that trying to get some fucking help. I was riding on that trying to get some fucking help. I have emotional health stuff. I don't view it as mental illness. I didn't take an SMI diagnosis, even though my doctor said, I know you don't have serious mental illness, but you'll get your benefits a lot faster if you just say that you are. And I said, no, because I'm not. Okay. So I have a crisis response network determination of seriously mentally ill.
So put me in a bottle, slap a label on. List out the side effects and worries be gone. Cause finally I'll know this. My diagnosis.
It was made on the 17th of 2020. So you're going to attack me? I have to black out my name. I'll show it. So I have a determination, serious mental illness. You know this, by the way, because I've told you. But anyway, I got to block my real name. I'll bring that in a sec. Hold on. Let me see if it's in my workers' comp file because the psych stuff was part of it.
Dopamax, Trilofan, Depakote, Geodon, methylene, modafinil, dexedrine, and dogmatil. Lobotomy has since evolved. Nowadays there's risperidol. Iprexa shrinks a monkey's brain. You tell me now who's insane?
To whom it may concern, please be advised that I've been providing my name, cognitive behavioral therapy, since March 23rd, 2020, on a weekly basis to address severe anxiety, depression, and agoraphobia codes 10:F, 33.2, F41.0, F40.0.
Psychiatry, the DSM, and psychiatric medications have become a dangerous cult. I'm Dr. Kendra Campbell, and I'm a holistic psychiatrist. I've worked in psychiatry for over 2 decades. I'm board certified and have treated thousands of patients. I've always been critical of psychiatry. Psychiatric diagnoses are not real. Psychiatric medications do not treat mental illness, and it is always possible to heal.
But you guys can't get this. Do this. What do you got? Cotton candy between your fucking ears? Oh, but you're so smart. Okay, let's get out of the DSM. Let's start diagnosing people with mental illness. Let's go down now. Now we're going to get to the DSM. We're going to start diagnosing people with mental health issues. Even though that person has no speak on the subject. People go to school for that. Some people are so smart, they just know everything. And I have to tell you, those people that those know everything, the know-it-alls, those are the ones I've always just had to repelled me my entire life. I just can't. I don't know. I have a great distaste for fucking people that think they know everything. People that they're not open-minded. They can't hear anything because they already know everything. They're already better than everybody and everything. Oh, tip. Oh, that was a good one. This patient also experiences multiple panic attacks throughout the day, which impedes her ability to self-care, including grooming and completing chores at home. She also experiences chronic debilitating pain in her arm and shoulder, which she, of course, limits her range of motion activities. Malibu, it's my real name, I'm just blocking out my real name, has also evidenced an inability to recall instructions by this writer, such as making phone calls for obtaining specific services. She struggles with escalations in blood pressure, which have led to multiple EMS calls. She lacks financial resources, source of income, or social supports, nor does she possess the emotional cognitive wherewithal to handle her claim. It is in the patient's best interest that she obtain a guardian ad litem, as she is unable to represent herself. It is also recommended that the patient be connected to other available social services that could support and improve her social functioning. Provided Malibu signs any release of information, I'll be happy to further elaborate on this matter. Sincerely, Fatima Covina, which you can't get to my doctor, she can't tell you anything. So
whatever way I had to ride on that, try and get people to see whatever way I had to ride on that.
I didn't take an SMI diagnosis, even though my doctor said, I know you don't have serious mental illness, but you'll get your benefits a lot faster if you just say that you are. And I said, no, because I'm not.
What was going on, and including the police, whatever way I had to ride on that.
Okay, I have extremely low blood pressure where I normally faint when I stand up. This is directly from you that I have to go to the fucking hospital because my blood pressure is spiking and my pulse, you fucking cunt. All of you cunts.
To transport to ED for evaluation, anxiety leads to agoraphobia and avoidance of going outside the home.
The fact that I'm still alive with the horrible care I've received, the 3 diagnoses that ended in suicide, it's pretty horrific.
It was at this moment that she knew she fucked up.
Look, I get.
I've never seen you. I've seen this little icon thing.
That's my picture from 2 years.
It's still tiny.
Well, give me your email and I'll send you the full.
Where'd you go?
It was somewhere I don't normally go, and Malibu was in the chat. Was it Urban's? I don't know. Anyways, it seems like they're running with her narrative, and I'm just like, I can't do it. But again, Malibu was yelling at me from Tracy's chat. She did say that I wished her dead. And she has done other things to me too. Let's just say behind my back to James, didn't you, Malibu? Well, what we have here is the pretense to what's coming because they know what they did. They know what they did behind my back.
Nardil, Paxil, Elavil, Prolixin, and Seroquel, Moban, Marplan, and Navain, Benadryl, and Loxetine. Lithium will soothe your mood if it doesn't poison you. If you think they're danger-free, buy the Brooklyn Bridge from me.
Anyway, that's something that's a little peculiar. Let's just say it's a little bit more than peculiar, isn't it, Malibu?
What's happening is like, so you need to be careful, and I'll tell you why. Because pretty soon they're going to call the fucking cops on you, which is what has happened to me when I dropped an F-bomb in a doctor's office in Thousand Oaks, California, and I was not heated. I was just like, they were refusing to give me something that was really like serious. I needed it, right?
I called 911.
Oh, the Popo Hall.
70, 80, 90 pills. That's all that's in there. No, dude, I'm not lying. I'm not going to listen to what you have to say. I will call the federal government on you again. No, I want to speak to somebody else. This is the second time. I knew you were going to blame it on me. Nobody built me to breathe. I get 5 times I told you my name and my birthday. I'm down. What would I should put? Can you like this? Can you like this up a little? What? 9, 8, 6, 4,
APS, what is it? APS is Adult Protective Services, being CPS except for adults. So they will do welfare checks. They'll make sure that the adult has the proper care and nutrition that they need, and they will intervene as necessary, similar to CPS.
You are attempting to have me kill myself, and it's clear. Call the fucking detective right now. I'm not taking this shit anymore. I'm gonna sit. Are you people bully a mentally ill woman with the hopes that she will kill herself?
Oh,
this is
God.
not a game,
Jesus.
My life is in danger. I don't do drugs besides marijuana, asshole. Whatever I have to take because of my doctor. I'm gonna have a tough man right now. I'm gonna draw a fucking piss test for him. You fucking cunt. I will have him please come off fucking piss test right in front of the fucking cop. I'm gonna tell him to bring a female cop. She can stand in the room if you want to take a fucking piss.
I'm gonna kill myself. I'm going to kill myself, and it's your fault.
The choice of any trash inches away from fucking killing themselves.
I would never lie. I would never lie.
I
say to them, this is what's going on. I know nothing of those fucking people, but I supplied with a lot of valuable fucking information that had nothing to do with me, and I wasn't making it about me until the fucking end when you started attacking me, Axe. You have that fucking, you said I attacked her? The fuck did I attack that bitch? Where's the fucking evidence on that? How fucking dare you? Oh, that's what's talking about? Fuck you all. And she's bullying a mentally ill woman. Bully. Suicide troll. Suicide troll. I never, where I threatened you.
Oh, yeah! Oh, God. Oh, God.
You trifling whore.
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus.
And one day, so she said blood on your hands, or did he doing the fake suicide shit? No, over here, it's real blood, okay? Real blood.
my
You heard it 2 days ago. How fucking dare you?
Oh, yeah.
And I said, what in the fuck is going on? Like, very calmly, she said, ma'am, you're gonna have to, I'm calling security. You're gonna be escorted out of the building. I said, because I dropped an F-bomb? Are you serious? Yes, the security is coming now. I was like, thank you very much, and fuck you too, and left. So what's happening is, if you are a human with emotions that, now obviously you can't, be homicidal or suicidal. That's the only time they really want to deal with.
I am fucking done with you. You are a horrible person to me. Fuck you. Looking at me right now, literally at the verge of fucking saying my throat.
So stay up all night, snorting pharmaceutical cocaine and making champagne, which is quite elegant. I mean, if you're going to be a drug addict, snorting pharmaceutical cocaine and champagne, I mean, that's not a bad way to go.
Crack pipe, cunt. You fucking piece of shit. Crack pipe, you fucking piece of shit. Crack pipe. Oh, you think you're going to continue to try and say that I'm a using addict?
What are you talking about, man? I don't do drugs.
When I fought my fucking life, you know that I could die of a drug overdose because of this shit.
Holy Christ. Oh, wait, there's a kiss for, fuck you, man. Fuck, put down your crack, your fucking crack pipe and fucking smoking. You goddamn cunt.
Being pushed to the point where I don't want to be alive? I don't do crack, bitch. If I'm going to die, I'll take a handful of pills and end it.
Is it 5 o'clock free crack giveaway?
No.
What time is it?
It's 5 o'clock.
Time is a 5 o'clock free crack giveaway.
Thorazine, amphetamine, Luvox, carbamazepine, clozapine, and stelazine, protriptyline, lamotrigine, Valium, and Ativan, Viagra for the modern man. But now some ladies take it too. Off-label is good for you.
Ugh, I have to listen to this. I'm sick already going into it. Okay, I put up an added layer of protection from this absolute poison that this absolute psychopath is about to lay down. And I pray, you guys in the chat, pray to be protected, because this is just pure fucking evil. This is pure evil. This is pure devil. This does not come from Yeshua. This does not come from a God of love. This does not come from a higher power of goodness. This is pure fucking evil. She was my friend at one point. Oh, but I'm a bad person. I take Neurontin because I have neuropathy, okay? Why is it your fucking business? This woman is against people using cannabis as medicine. Cannot have a gun to protect themselves. She's okay with that. She's for that. She wants licenses, monitors for live streamers. A person that doesn't live stream, that just likes to, has a whole channel dedicated to trashing me, wants laws about licensing for live streamers. That's a First Amendment. That's a person that's like not for the First Amendment. Okay, so she doesn't want to be silenced from what she does, but she wants to silence me from what I do. What I do is just show you what the fuck they do. But that doesn't show you insanity, you know. Well, let's go on. And she's so full of herself. I mean, look how many places she's got her name. She's just loves her. Look, she's a full fucking narcissist, man. Abusive live streamers. Nothing about abusive uploaders, right, bitch? Abusive uploaders are okay, though, right? Okay. And imagery that appeals to children. What is this? It's ugly. You're jiggling. It's like, to me, it's like some sort of type of brainwashing, ASMR, some kind of. It's not pure. There's something going on here. The way it's presented, it's off. See the screen shaking. Let's go back and see what that just was. That was interesting. It was like a bloody hand. So here she is again, loving herself. As the narcissist will. Just Lisa everywhere. You're a real sick fuck. Lord, it's sitting on my chest. Okay, I probably started to get after this. What did that even say? You distorted my voice. So what exactly is that? Stupid. Oh God, more Lisa Lake. And here's her child anime porn. This is a baby. It's like a little girl dressed like a stripper with wet moistness coming down from her crotch, wearing thigh-high stockings, and she thinks this is appropriate, and her friends think it's okay. Are you comfortable with this? Watch this. Kid gyrating its ass in your face, and all of her child advocates, pedo hunters, got nothing to say.
Something like this is not funny. I know that now. Unless you take a picture of her and put it on YouTube.
You, if you think they're danger free, buy the Brooklyn Bridge from me.
Anyway, that's something that's a little peculiar. Let's just say it's a little bit more than peculiar, isn't it, Malibu?
What's happening is you need to be careful, and I'll tell you why. Because pretty soon they're going to call the fucking cops on you, which is what has happened to me when I dropped an F-bomb in a doctor's office in Thousand Oaks, California, and I was not heated.
Good evening. I believe if you rewind, you can get the whole production by Lisa Morrell of Bridgeport, Connecticut. And yes, your name's going to be said now. What you're doing here is some of the sickest shit I've ever seen. And especially because you have a group of people. This is exactly like the Colosseum when they would throw little virgin Christian girls to the lions. And the bloodlust in these people just were getting off on it. That's what just went on in her little production. So, all right, so there was 8, now it's down to 1. Okay, doesn't matter. This is mostly for evidence because it's going to be sent to the nursing board tomorrow. So thank you for that. One moment. Well, hopefully the connection's gonna stick. Oh. So this is what a discrediting campaign looks like. Because they got to make me into this liar and all this other shit in order to drive people away from me, isolate me, and then push me over the edge. That's exactly what this is. So don't get it twisted that this is not what they're doing. This is all about pushing somebody over the fucking edge. And it is it is one of the most disgusting fucking things to watch. And that people participate in this shit. And it's all a big fucking laugh to these people. When other people's lives hang in the balance with because of their fucking evil behavior. I mean, okay, let me see. Somebody's in the chat. Can you hear me okay? Hi. Oh my gosh, how are you? Did you see that shit? What is my computer doing? Glitching? I don't have my glasses on. I can't see. How are you? It is just sick shit. I recorded the whole thing. I'm glad they all showed up to that suicide video. Yep. You can't get better evidence than that. I thought Lisa was a nurse. She's pretty dumb to put that out. She is a nurse. Well, here's the thing. What it looks like could be, we don't know for sure. These people might take on other people's identities to throw the scent away. And maybe that's really not even her real name. I don't know. The one I have. Now, how I got it was she was sent on me to try and silence me for Betty, her friend Betty Washam, where the whole thing started. And she gave me her real number. So it wasn't until over a year and a half, 2 years later that I did a background check, I think. It had been going on for at least a year at that point or more. I have to go look back. But what she's doing is she's taking information that is literally like most of it's over 2 years, splicing it with some current stuff that I've talked about. I've never claimed to be credentialed, and I've told the story why. From the beginning, when I was in school, I already knew I didn't want to. I didn't want to pursue that goal. I already had $6,000 into my education, and I knew I didn't want to work in rehabs. I knew intuitively I wasn't going to work in rehab. I didn't want to, probably because I knew a lot of people that relapsed working in treatment. I just was afraid of it. So, but in LA, you get 10 years to get your KDAC. After you complete your education, you have 10 years to finish it, to get your certification. Then I moved to Arizona. All of my education was null and void. It doesn't transfer to Arizona. In Arizona, they require almost a master's level in psychology. So when I was living in Arizona, working, I was facing having to go back to school to get a fucking master's. That means there's no fucking way I'm going to do that. I don't want that career badly enough. I didn't have to have it to work in the field, okay? So I didn't do it because I knew that's not what I wanted to be doing. I've been trying to develop other businesses, which you highlight in your video, which there's nothing wrong with my thinking out of the box, alternative care for people. You're a nurse, weed's a cop out to you. I know it's helped a lot of people, including me. And I don't get high on pills or weed, bitch. You're a fucking liar. Okay, what are you saying? Yeah, so I don't know. I guess she's triggering out because of the what's funny is you're the only one here. Doesn't matter. I just need the evidence. I don't even need to break it down besides just saying like I saw some things and there's a little bit of commentary in there. But she uses that child porn anime shaking its ass in people's faces, and none of these people, they're supposed to be against child predation, say one fucking thing. No, they just spin their narrative and their lies in the fucking chat. I hope you got a copy of it because tag is blocked, so I can't see what she was saying, but I know she was in there. I mean, it's suicide trolling. She's taking the audio. Can you believe it? From that moment where they almost pushed me over the edge, where I was literally losing my mind and being pushed to the fucking street. I don't think I'd even had my hearing yet. I didn't have my hearing until December 2021, I think. Everything was pushed back a year. So it was 2 years it took me to get a hearing, and I had to get a financial hardship thing to get them to push it through faster. But I was going to the street. And only, now with my new living situation where there's a few hundred dollars left. So the car breaks down and I have other, medical needs. It's not a lot of money. I mean, that'll go to food with the cost of food going the way it is. But anyway, the bottom line is screaming. That was me when they almost pushed me over the edge. I saw just trust me, it was really bad, and that someone would loop that and play it like it's funny. And then in the chat, I think they're even saying that I'm LARPing. Are you fucking out of your mind? Why would anybody think that would ever be a decent thing to do? And plus, she claims to be a Jesus Christ follower. This woman, my offense towards her goes back to August of 2019. And I showed that after I confirmed the last 4 digits of her number, I immediately said I should never have done that. And I outed myself for it and said, what can I do to make it right from the beginning?
There is nothing to make it right. My death, or I have to be gone from YouTube. Those are the only two options for me. Sorry, you don't get that. Okay? What do I have to do to make it right? I have to die or leave? No, those are not options that you get because you've terrorized me for almost 4 fucking years. And you were already terrorizing me before that incident of what I did. She's showing all this FOIA stuff. She's claiming that APS called the police on me. When? I have no knowledge of this at all. So, why? Because why would they have called the police on me? The power company called the police on me? Then she has a timestamp. I go to that. There's nothing relating to that there. So, okay. The thing about Walgreens was when they switched my insurance, this is what I'm pretty sure. I can't watch what she's doing because it's so evil. But what I recall is that they had switched my insurance and they didn't tell me. So I go to the fucking pharmacy and they don't even cover, they don't take my insurance anymore. That's the only thing, because I became so distraught because I have such bad panic anxiety and PTSD that maybe they called the police because they were worried about me. But other than that, I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. In any case, why would one be making fun of a person that was in that much, that was that distraught, and make fun of it and pouring all these pills? I've been honest about the fact that I have no neuropathy. I have to take something called Neurontin for it. Does it do much good? Not really. Everybody that's not a shill for Big Pharma knows about the side effects from these medications and how dangerous they are. But they still put people on them, knowing that the top side effects for antidepressants is suicidality or homicidality. But they're still able to prescribe these drugs to people and put other people's lives in danger, including the person taking it. But Miss Shill for Big Pharma is over there, whatever the fuck she's spinning. And the point of it is what? That you're taking audio from when a bunch of people that you're hanging out with, almost pushed me to kill myself. And you think that that's going to do what? Make people think, oh, I'm so crazy that they want nothing to do with me? Well, the thing is, you're taking it from the very worst point of this whole thing. And that's not been going on I have not been triggering out like that for quite some time. I very rarely even call you a cunt, even though you are one. So, I really don't get you at all. So that pretty much concludes it. It's really just for the sake of the evidence addressing it. It's just these people, she's very close to people that talk about putting on their robes to do their prayer work and all that weird shit. Okay. So that's what it looks like. People pretending that they are Jesus followers when obviously no one that follows Jesus would be doing what you just witnessed. Now she'll probably try and strike my video. I mean, that'll be the next thing, to try and strike my video. Because that's what Penny wants, my channel taken down. I got the screenshot of you saying that, Penny. And all of you that conspire to silence me. Because I'm doing something to you, right? Where are videos like that of me doing that to you? And where is the evidence? Where's your evidence of me doing anything to you but asking you to leave me alone while you were pushing me
into a complete and total meltdown, which is what the people around you like to do to people also. So what you have is now the very direct connection to people that have pushed people to suicide. We know that Penny was stroking her, you know what, with Forrest, who told someone to drink bleach. She did, and she's dead. He also told someone else to suck on a gun barrel. She did. She's dead. There's death here. These people have been involved in situations and are comrades with people that have pushed people to kill themselves. That's what's happened. Okay. So whatever she's doing there is like what you said. It's called suicide trolling. And it's sick. There's only one point or purpose for that, is to destroy someone and push them over the edge. You're not going to win. And you just keep bringing the evidence, like that person just said. Hey, Urban. What time is it? Shit. What time is it? No, God, no, it's too late. I don't know. You may be working. I was gonna say we could do the interview if you were up for it, but I'd rather do it earlier and to be like rested. Even though most of it's going to be just whatever you want to talk about and tell us your story, and then I just like to hopefully come up with some interesting questions. But mostly, I think it would be really, I'd like to know about your experience. I'd like to, I'm going to interview other people because I think for you, it sounds like more of a positive experience that you kind of opted for, but maybe not. I mean, that's when we talk and that whatever questions I'm going to come up with. I'll ask you about that. I was just showing Lisa Lake did a whole, 20-minute thing, taking audio from over a couple of years ago, blending it with recent audio, just trying to further the whole idea that I'm crazy, that I'm not to be trusted, that I'm on drugs, that I'm, all that stuff that because I'm doing so much harm to them that they have to make videos like that, right? Where are my videos doing harm to you, Lisa? And all of those calls to the police, they're initiated by someone in your camp or harassing or being threatened by Tammy Tag that was in your chat that has said a lot of really sick shit, but it's got a standing threat to beat my fucking face in. But you're all pals, yeah? Oh, that's good. I'm so happy for you. Oh, yeah, we can wait until you can get a few others to do an interview thing. No. It doesn't have to wait like that. It's just, that's my plan. I've been saying this for a long time. I want to go into the homeless communities because they're out of control right now. And I want to interview those people and find out how they end up that way because, there's this insensitivity to the homeless and people, especially over the last 2 years, people were losing everything. They were losing their jobs if they refused to do certain things, and many people fell on very hard times. And I mean, look at LA. Look what the frick is going on there. I mean, I can't even look at it. It's so devastating. The level of homelessness is just out of fucking control. I'm so glad Penny Benny showed up to that suicide party. Yeah, wasn't it good? Yeah, it was exactly what yeah. Tomorrow? Okay, tomorrow works for me. I know you think it's a bad video, Malibu, but that's way worse for them. Detective Gomez up there too. Oh yeah, because they're all in it. They're all in it. But the crazy thing is, why do these people think that they're like above the law, that they can behave like bloodthirsty savages? I mean, ew. Hold on, I have to find my vape pen. Give me one sec. Oh, go make a video, you twat. And I'm not talking. I'm talking to Lisa and Spoof Movement. That's another thing he's triggered out. She's working with this guy. His name keeps coming up. I've got clips of people talking about him, talking about who, he brought into the pocket and all this other shit. I mean, if you think I don't have like all this fucking information, I do. And you're dirty as fuck, Lisa. And Spoof. You're fucking dirty. Dirty, disgusting suicide trolls. You already ignore. I'm coming. Sorry. I have to look in one other place. Damn it. Hold on. No, Raina. Sorry. I need 1 second. Can't find my thing. Shite. Up here. Hello. Sorry about that. I had to find my vape because just when I start going into a panic, it's no good. Okay, I need glasses. I can't see worth a shite. So thank you for coming and thank you for your support and kindness. I really appreciate it. OnlyFans, I left you a thing. I know we could never speak, but I'm just telling you that
I know you're not doing that for me. I know you have a mission to out people like that. I just really appreciate it because no one's been willing to do that. I've seen. Okay. Well, come here, my love. Nobody with a quarter of a brain could watch that video and watch that chat and say it's normal behavior. Showed up. I was the last to leave. I didn't even get a notification you're going live. No, because I was recording it on unlisted because when I tried to record what Penny was doing and she struck me, so I knew I couldn't go live while it was happening because of the chance that they could hit me the way they did before because they get away with doing that shit. I'm glad you did. At the end, there was 2 people watching. I figured, yeah, it was probably you and me, right? And I didn't know if the chat had closed down, so I typed something in there and I sent it, and then I knew the chat had shut down. So then that's when I went live. I didn't know you were streaming. I would have watched it over here. No. I'm glad you got it because did you get the chat? Because I won't have tag in there, and that's why I'm hoping you caught that. But I wanted a good clean copy. Yeah, good, because my copies are not always the cleanest copies. That video is the best proof of suicide killing I've ever seen. Oh, he didn't see NSC Lady Rough Come Witchy Boo Boo laughing. What happened? You want to kill yourself? What happened? You want to kill yourself? It's getting exhausting with these freaking trolls. I know it is. Ugh, it's too much to keep up with. Malibu always says 1 second. 1 second. We got no time for sex. We got suicide trolls to lock up. Sex? Who said something about sex? You do make me laugh, though. Thank you for that. Well, I hope you guys are well. Oh, Raina, my cat's screaming at me. I couldn't find my other cat earlier. I was like, holy crap, you're kidding me with this shit. But the good news is, I got everything sorted out of my storage, so that's done. Holy crap, but I have so much I have to get rid of. And it's this thing about stuff. And I've had to let go of a lot of shit over the years because for various reasons. And many, many years ago, there was a guy, his name is Dr. Richard Schultz, and he's called the Santa Monica Homeopathic, Holistic Pharmacy or something. I don't even know if he's still there. But it was before my dad was diagnosed with cancer. And we became familiar with him, or maybe it was right around the same time. But he has a theory. He says whenever people come to him that have been diagnosed with a terminal illness, he tells them to get rid of, I don't know if it was half of what they own or 3/4 of what they own. Because he felt that being encumbered by all this material shit makes people sick. So as I've been going in that direction over the years, I've always kept that in my mind, like this can never be a bad thing, getting rid of stuff. It's never a bad thing. And then for those particularly difficult moments where it's so hard to let go of something, I will go to, if God forbid there was a fire and this was gone, would you care? What would you care about? All I would care about is family pictures and my cats. That's it. That's really what it's whittled down to. Family pictures and a couple of pieces of my mother's jewelry, which is all I have left. My grandmother's engagement ring. That's something important to me. Very important. But it's not about the cost of it. It's about the sentimental value of it. That's what it's about for me. laughing. We might throw a little dirt on these twats, but they're burying themselves. Urban, you probably don't want to keep up to what's going on with this crazy crap. Yeah, it's depressing, isn't it? You got it all. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, Urban, I would love to have the conversation. Tomorrow night works for me. I'm moving right along with everything's on schedule. I was so lucky that one of the people that is a neighbor of mine is a guy. He's about 30 years old and he's 6'5". A very, very handsome young man, but not attractive at all. God forbid. No, no. I was thinking about earlier, God, I would not want him to think I would not want him to think, first of all, not hitting on him, and I do not want him to hit on me because it's like a big no, absolutely not. You know, like, don't mess around with neighbors. You know, that's crazy. Plus, he's way too young. Way too young. I'm not, oh, no. That last one lied to get in the door. He would never have had a chance with me if I knew how old he was, Arthur. But I have to tell you, I'm glad that I had that opportunity to be with him and know him, because he was a very special person, also very fucked up individual, obviously, but that doesn't mean he wasn't a special person. And, you know, as people like to say, I'm so fucked up. That doesn't mean I'm not a special person. You may not like me specifically because on here I've called people out. That's why they hate me. And for that, I'd have to say, hey, hate away, because it's the right thing to do. Don't back down to bullies. Never back down. Don't back down to bullies. Never back down. Somebody, I was on a stream yesterday, people that were covering the bullying thing, and they were saying, never bow to a bully. So I got some good input over there. So there's other, there's communities out there that care about this, and I'm slowly finding these people. So that's good. It's nothing short of a miracle. If you hear what's going on there, you can hear how distraught I am. That I did not kill myself is nothing short of a fucking miracle. And there's no words for my gratitude that I did not succumb to this shit. I hope that these other people that have been harmed, that we can get some justice for them and their families. That would be really freaking awesome. That's what I'd like to see come out of this. Justice for people whose loved ones were mercilessly tortured and allowed for that to happen against their terms of service. And these families are coming together. And this is, we do have psyops in play here. But there's some heavy shit going on in this place. Why am I such a fucking danger to these people? I'm just some crazy lady. Like, okay, so why do you spend all your time thinking about me? If that's what it is. We know that's not what it is. It's because I got the dirt on these people. That's why. Frickin' fuck. When I think about Lisa Lake, I think about Ricky Lake. For some reason, it just flashed Jerry Springer. Like, bring a bitch like that out on stage and fucking fights bust out and shit. Yeah, I'll be on that stage. No, I'm kidding. I don't like physical altercations. Like, I'm not into that shit. I'm not into this ugliness. I don't roll like this. Mm-mm. I don't. I'm getting better, and that's no thanks to the the medical profession, because they've done very little. Remember that show, Fat Girl That Looked Like a Boy? Well, they say that possibly she was, right? The Ricky Lake show. All my family pictures are digital now. Hey, I should do that, huh? So I would grab my cat and let the place burn. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've done animals first. So, dude, I went into a burning building to rescue some cats because, well, the fire had mostly been put out. It wasn't burning anymore. But I still took a great chance going in there because there had been fire damage sustained. But what had happened is that one of the tenants was out of town. And I, because when the fire was happening, I like ran up there. I go, does anybody know if there's animals inside this building? And somebody says, I think that second unit or third unit, she's got 3 cats. So it was a hair-raising experience until I could get the fuck in there. And I went in there and I found the fucking cats. They were hiding in the fireplace. Cats are smart. That's one rescue I did. There was another rescue attached to that. I can't get into it. It's so upsetting. Just the way people treat animals. They treat them terribly. It's horrible. Penny's live stream today, I couldn't even watch it. Why? I tried 3 separate times to watch and record that. Scrapped it all. Oh, talking about Chinese air balloons. Last week it was flying vagina. What? That crazy nutmeg. I think she was out in the middle of the night filming the moon. Who's the nutmeg? Penny? According to that wacko, there's 2 moons. Yeah, some other people say that too. Paranormal, Bigfoot, UFOs, but 2 moons, come on. Well, was it the 2 moons or the 2 suns? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of conspiracy theories about all kinds of stuff like that. Oh my gosh, well, I'll show you. I'll turn you on to what I've been watching, and I tried to post like the shit that I've been binging on Jimmy Dore because I think he's freaking hilarious. Do you know who he is? I used to listen to him on PFK in LA. I used to laugh so hard listening to that show, and he has a YouTube channel, and he's very politically savvy and intelligent, and he's very funny. So he has that. Plus, he's got a great staff, got great people around him. They're all really talented and funny, I believe, from what I've seen. And even like he had a guy on, he was interviewing somebody about something. It was a young guy, and guy was highly intelligent, very looked young, looked like a young guy, not white, super intelligent. Jimmy Dore has a lot of good information. He featured that Project Veritas thing that was so damn funny. Even the flat earthers must be laughing at her. No, I'll tell you what. If you download Skype, so will I. Wait, I don't know. Now I'm lost. The flat earthers must be laughing at her. Oh, I want to tell you what I've been watching. So somehow something came up in the feed about something like the park rangers know and they're not telling you. And so then I start watching these stories. I'll show it to you. The name of the lady is, let me see if I can remember her name without looking. Lilith something. So anyway, people write to her all these stories of their encounters with paranormal things and cryptoids. Is that what they're called? So, dogmen, werewolves, Sasquatch, like all that kind of shit, right? So I don't know how I found it. I start listening because it's fascinating, but it's also horrifying. And I'm listening and listening and listening. I don't know how many of these things I listen to. I listen to a lot of them. And it was like getting kind of late at night. And I just stopped and I thought, What the fuck am I doing with watching this shit right before bed? This shit is scary. It is really frightening. But here's the weird thing about it. All the ones that I've watched, no one has ever been injured by any of these things. So then I start thinking, are these people making these stories up? Because there can't. I listened to so many, and you're telling me no one was injured by one of these things? Well, no one lived to tell, I guess. It's scary. Let me show it to you. It's horrifying. I'm really not watching them anymore. I went to go watch it again because they have really good clickbait titles, right? But people get pissed off in the comments. You read about what's up with this fucking clickbait shit. I love it. That I don't mind that kind of trolling. I got 911 videos that don't even exist on the internet anymore. Ooh, really? Wow. Shit, I hope you got that. Well, I'm sure you do. I backed up on a hard drive. It's funny that there's nobody here. It's like they probably made a pact. Don't go to her channel. Don't watch her channel. Don't give her any clicks. Don't give her any views. She wants clicks. She wants views. It's like Eric keeps running this line of, oh, she wants clicks, views, and donos. You know, God, you're so fucking gross. Raina. Now, this is a story of a guy named Cux. Tale of a fateful trip. It started on the YouTube streets, being run by a couple of pricks. I need to work on that. A bunch of bricks. We know who goes a 3-hour tour. I've jumped in and out of every pocket at least to get my feet, but I don't even know where these pockets are. Everywhere I go, I see the same motherfuckers. Really? I don't go anywhere. Somehow I found these other people. Because this one guy, I don't know how, this one guy happened upon my channel. Then I happened upon his channel. Then I met a bunch of people with that. Then I went over to their channels and I was going there. Then it seems like there's been a big blowout over there because there's a bunch of people like not going on each other's channels anymore. So I missed something huge, apparently. Did you want to know something? I mean, I want everybody to be well, but YouTube's just not important to me anymore. It's just not. I don't know that it was important in the sense that it was a connection to others that I just was too sick to like get out of my house and function. So, and I used to have so much fun playing the music, but they took that away from me. So that's really what kind of took the wind out of my sails, that I can't play music anymore because I really don't want to talk about them. So you see what happened when they take away my ability just to do the music, then it has to be all about the fucking bullshit on YouTube all the time. And that's not, I don't want that. I'm not into that. I'm not into that. I want to do something of value. I want to talk about important things. I want to make connections with people, you know, just as everything I've always said. That I repeat myself consistently for a reason. They take one link from this and then there's like 20 of them watching it on another platform. Oh, is that what they do? You know. Yeah, that's something that I had thought of in the past, actually, that they would all just get together and screen it so that, or one person would tape it and then they could all watch it that way. Whatever. Wow, it's like, wow. Why don't you guys just like start like a real fan club or something for me? Got fans. I want these types of fans. Thank you. Thanks, no thanks. Penny Bunny is connected to so many pedophile protectors. It's unbelievable. Oh, yeah, I saw some what you were showing. I can't believe this shit's off my channel. Now, do you have stuff on other channels? I don't know if I've watched anything. And did you take down the one when I'm reading the Penny Bunny texts or screenshots? I couldn't find it. I need to send it to somebody. Ugh. Yeah, did you take some stuff down? There's not that much on your channel. I went and looked. I'm like, is this me that I just can't pull up anything else? Because I'm operating on different devices because everything's constantly dying. So, and now my phone is fucked up and I have a new phone to switch it to and I need to, but I can't right now because I'm in the process of working with somebody that was helping with the storage and some other things. And I'm afraid just that I could miss a message from that person when I'm in the process of changing my phone's out. So I can't do that until we got like everything done that we need to get done. I can't jeopardize that right now. I have been so fortunate with this guy though. God, he's a hard worker. You know, he's not like lackadaisical at all. I paid him well. He earned the money. You know, he was very grateful because he wasn't getting. He didn't get work. He missed like 3 days of work. He wasn't getting called, and you know, and that affects people. A lot of people are living, 2 paychecks away from complete financial ruin. That's this country. These are the things I want to talk about, and it affects everyone. If you're not in the 1%, it's going to affect everybody. No one is immune to what's coming. No one. It's heavy. But we're growing food over where I live. Now I got to convince them to get some chickens. I'm going to have to take care of them, though. I don't know. That seems like a lot of work, but it's worth it. Okay, I don't need that. That's done. Why am I looking at that? I have no idea. Oh, I was saying, so my phone has to stay propped up in the window to get any reception. So that's like my antenna. So that stays in the window. Then I work off the hotspot. So I go and lay in bed and I watch a bunch of shit on my phone. And then the phone runs out of charge. Then I go and I get the other phone. I put this one on the charger, take the other one off. And I'm constantly rotating these devices. So one of them has a cracked screen and it's impossible. It's just, I cut my finger on this before, but anyway, I got all my devices since this thing started. I've said, come take my devices. I'd love the authorities to take my devices and prove my innocence. I would love it. I said, roll up the sodium pentothal. Let's go. Lie detector machine, but I don't think those things really work that well. Do they? Okay, hold on. Oh, God. Okay. Penny Bunny is confused. Yeah, we got that. I think I'm going to give Penny Bunny's chat final warning. What does that mean? I'm going to play all her pedophile friends in one video. And I'm going to link the entire chat to that video. Really? The only way they're getting their URL off that video is to make a video and denounce Penny. Ooh. Even then, no guarantee I'll think about it. I'm going to warn her. She'll warn her subs. If she doesn't want her subs, she put them on that list, not me. Her chat is going to have 3 days to vacate her channel. Whoa. Well, I'll tell you, I've heard from people that have left her to listen to me talking and laugh about me imitating her voice. My name is Penny Bunny. There's a little guinea pig crawling up my dressing gown. No, it's not the one licking my hand. It's this one, the one that tries to suck on my nipple. Paz is like, oh, I can't believe she just said it out loud. Do you still have that? That is so flippin' funny. I need to see that. Why can't I find all your videos? I think you have a hard time finding some of my videos because I changed my thumbnails. No. It's not the thumbnails. It said Malibu reads Penny Bunny or something. Sometimes I'm just in a hurry to get the video out. Might be a week later, but I'll add the thumbnail. You come up with some great music. I really like your like badass bitch music. Those female rappers. One of the last ones you did, that girl could rap like fast. I was impressed. She could rap so fast, but with total clarity. I think she had kind of like shoulder length, dark hair, as I recall. You have great music. You know what? For me, I'll tell you my only complaint: not enough videos. The days when you put out a few, it makes me really happy. So. And she's going to make a video. She's only telling me kind of saying nice one, it's true. I don't do nothing to no one, but not true, and that's Captain Stinker, and I know it's her. I know it's her. No, it's not her. You fuckwad. It's not her. It's not the other one either. Moon, you fucking loser. The fuck is your problem? I can't believe this bitch has been going on me for a year. I can't believe it. What's that lady's name? She's so sweet. She came to me. She, Captain Stinker. I always forget her name. Nick Slew. She's so sweet. She came and said, "Come over, we're over here." It was very, very kind of her to. I haven't seen her, talk to her since probably July of last year. I haven't seen her. But no, it's not. You're not her. I know you're not her. How do I know? It's just a sense I have. Could I say 100%? No, because I don't know everything. My feeling is, nah. But she would have been if that woman was going to do that, she would have done that already. I've known that woman almost a year that's been running around trying to warn people about Penny. Nick Slew, Captain Stinker. Wait, you know what? I always call her Captain Stinker, but it's Caps. It's not, that's not what her name is. It's not Captain Stinker. I got it wrong. I just saw it the other day. I'm pronouncing it wrong. It's not Captain Stinker. It's Cap Stinker. Cap Stinker, maybe? I don't know. But anyway. This fucking guinea pig molester, he feeds, I remember her talking about these animals having digestive issues. Giving them caffeine with milk and sugar is really bad for them. Guinea pigs and rabbits, I looked it up. It's a big no-no. Now, there are some herbal teas that you can give to guinea pigs, but I guarantee that's not what she's giving them. No milk, no sugar. They can't digest it. It's very toxic to them. I mean, this is a woman that runs a rescue. Are you kidding me? I've had lots of people from her chat thank me. Really? Some of her subscribers, I regularly watch their videos and comment. I don't know. I don't know who they are. They're your subs now? Wow. I would like to know who. I think I had at least two of hers say something. But someone was saying that a lot of these subs that she has, they look like bots because they don't look like real people. Was that you saying that? Somebody said that if you investigate a lot of people in her chat, which I guess with the extension you can click on go to channel. I think I lost that somehow in the mix. We should get that again. Any music that's in my videos is in my playlist. My playlist is public. Under driving tunes. Okay, cool. I really like that one when you had the you know the geriatric ranger and the guinea pig molester. That's one. The lyrics on that were great. Lordy. Well, I'll tell you, it's not easy. So for people out there that are having a hard time, please do not think for a minute I'm minimizing your pain. Not at all. And yet, never give up. Suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. No matter how bad it feels, if you let someone in, if you talk to someone, call a suicide hotline, call there, there's lots of places that have warm lines and hotlines, and it's not just suicide hotline, but people that deal with mental health. In fact, the mental health, the number is, what is the number there? It's like a 3-digit number. Is it 611? No, that's for the phone. It's not 411. It's not 911. It's not 211. Somebody put it out there. I should look it up. Don't give up. No matter what. No matter what. Don't give up. It's not easy all the time. I'm not saying that it is. It's just not. It's not the way. It's not the way. I don't judge people that have done that. They were desperate. That's why they did it. I understand it. Someone told me a long time ago, if you off yourself, you're gonna have to come back and live through all this shit that you're checking out because you can't deal with it anymore. It's like you have to come back and do it all again. When I heard that, I was like, yeah, that's a bum deal. No frickin' way am I going through this shit again. So whatever it takes to get yourself to the place where you understand that it's not the option, no matter how hard things can be. You got to believe that your miracle is coming. It comes late, often very late. 11th hour late. That's how it works in this realm most of the time. So you have to breathe. You have to do a lot of self-care. You have to avoid toxic situations and people. You have to be willing, like I am, walk away from shit worth my life. I don't know, it isn't. I don't like bullies to win. I don't want to see other people harmed. But I can't help anyone if I'm not breathing. So I aspired to do things of value that enrich other people's lives, not just my own. So my experience with the social media has been so fucking negative. It's just gross. It's really gross. It's kind of disgusting. Okay. All right. Oh my God, did you watch Moon today? No. That girl was on fire. Moon was in the gun tower today. What about what? Son of a bang, son of a boom. What was she talking about? She was firing everywhere. Look at this person. Yeah, right. I'm really worried about unfit to be in society by the federal government. Captain Stinka, always around my channel. Yeah, but it's not Captain. Can you go? It's go look. It's not. I thought it was Captain Stinka too, but it's not. She's very sweet. No, Penny's been terrible to her. I know. Her drinking out of the same cup as a guinea pig. Oh, ew. Yeah. That'd be like you're going to drink out of your cat bowl right now. Not even at the end of the world would I drink out of my cat bowl. Maybe that's why Bunny gets sores on her lips. Ew. Well, I keep my cat bowl very clean, but yeah, no, I prefer not. I prefer not. You know what my cat Kiki used to do? Of course you don't know, but I'm going to tell you now. He would be, whatever he'd be doing, he'd be nuzzling my head. He loved to like knead on my scalp, whatever he would do. But I'd be laying in bed and he would be standing over me. And literally, he drooled in my eyeball once and he drooled in my mouth before. It was so gross. But he was so funny, this cat. Actually, Cleo drools as well. I'm laying in bed, she comes up, and now she's going to get ready to snuggle down, right? So she starts doing that kneading stuff. And the cool thing is, often she'll go right where I'm having pain, and it's enough pressure that it actually helps. So I'm like, oh my God, my cat is a masseuse. This is awesome. But then sometimes she's completely misses the mark and she's just on a pillow doing it. And I'm like, hey, you're really wasting some really good healing work that you could be doing on my back right now when you're just doing it on the pillow. So I try and get her over like hurting cats. It doesn't work out too well. She doesn't really follow directions. So yeah, she drools too. Rain is not a drooler. Oh, so that's Michael. So you just gave yourself away because you're the only one. So you just had your ball surgery and you're literally trolling me. This is Michael, Awakening Soldier. Wow. Quite a way to spend your energy after just having, didn't you say part of your scrotum was removed? Sounds painful. Every time I talk to Penny subscribers, I screenshot it. I got one old guy. He's really nice. He's sick. Oh, I probably know him. He's making videos saying how sick he's in the real Penny Bunny, and even they're giving him support. What I'd like to support him. He's making videos saying how sick. Oh, he's sick in the real, and Penny's not giving him support. Okay. All the people that leave comments on her videos have like no subscribers. You could do a whole show on that, going through her comments and checking who's real and who's not. It's speculation though. Most of these people leaving comments is her. Oh, I've heard that. Gary the dinghy diver. That's Penny. That is really insulting. I know that Tacos took huge offense, which she has every right to. I've got some good screenshots of another guy over there named Tosser. Pretty anti-Semitic. And Penny loves reading that stuff, so I got her sound bites. Look at this guy, what he's talking about. Damaging police records and texting suicide. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'd like you to stay away from my channel, and I am going to start telling all of your subscribers what the fuck you're doing to me. This guy has 164 views on his videos. He's got dozens of comments of people supporting this fucking guy that will not leave me alone. He is a Jay hater, but they're saying that I'm one. And this guy is fucking trolling me because he hates Jays. Awakening Soldier Michael. That's him. This guy right here saying he saw the damaging records. What does it take to get you to so why did you block him? Why is he getting through? It is Captain Stinka. I thought it said, do you have another account where Captain is short? Captain, like it's CAPN Stinka. Why is that guy's comments coming? Did those comments come through on the YouTube side at all? And then you got to wonder, why is he able to get into StreamYard? I don't get it. Okay. Thank you, sweetheart. How are you, gorgeous? OnlyFans. Isn't OnlyFans awesome? OnlyFans is cool. We dig OnlyFans. Don't know anything about the person. I don't know if it's a man or a woman. Nope, there's only one Captain Stinka. Well, you know what? There's a clone of you, and I saw it. If I see it again, I will. Because I was like, wait a minute, I thought her name was Captain, and it wasn't. It was abbreviated. Yep. They clone everybody. That's what they do. And then they blame it. She only have 21 subs. Is that the real? It's got to be the real her, isn't it? It says Nazi salute. Last updated September 22, 20. Shocking police brutality. Photo shows Belgian officer giving Nazi salute. Ooh, that's yucky. Yucky. Just the idea, just the hatred in the world is really just a big fucking drag. And what these people do is just so gross. And unfortunately, it seems like more and more of that is what goes on. This fucking ugliness. It's vile. It's vile. Okay, I'm going to mod you. Why won't this let me mod you? Oh, I'm in the wrong account. That's why. Hold on a second. Let me switch accounts so I can give you a branch. Oh, you saw the very damaging blah, 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 Michael? You're a fucking sick fuck. You can't stay the fuck away from me either, huh? Fucking Jay hater. Fuck is your frickin' problemo. Okay, you have a spanner now. Nope, there is only one cat. Okay, I'm gonna get screenshots when I see that clone. I love OnlyFans. Apparently, it's me though. The penny thinks I am the OnlyFans account. Haha, she ain't too bright, is she? No, she's not. Nick Sleeve is the real Captain Stinka. You're so pretty too. You've got a spanner on there too, Nick Slew. Lovely to see you, darling. Thank you for the message the other day when you said come over. That was so sweet of you. Yeah, the bunny is 100% convinced them. Wait, what they think? They don't think I'm that account. They think, well, obviously. I mean, God, how could I run that account and be doing this at the same time? That would be really a challenge. Yeah, no, it's really her. It's I did see a clone running around. because I stopped and I went, wait a minute, that's not her. I didn't remember her name looking like that. So there is definitely a clone account. It's not a direct clone, but there is a clone account of you running around. But that's what they do. And they frame up, screenshots of shit that you didn't even say. They frame people. They do all this weird ass shit. Yeah. And that guy who's getting all this fucking support is attacking me still. But if you're going to address what they did, I'm going to back off and I'm not going to address it. I'm going to let you address it because it's really toxic for me to have to expose myself to what she's doing. And what I've already said. Okay. What I said on my community tab was, what is her justification? So wouldn't you like to know a good reason for any of these people to be doing this? Like, what did I do that it was to them that my death is required for their redemption, for their lives for their redemption's not the word. Recompensation or I mean, what is this? The fucking dark ages and shit? What's it? You're gonna string me up and hang me for what? Oh, because I got J blood. Michael wants me dead. Okay. Yeah, that's the real Nyx. I always have to check these people with the damn clones. Oh, what did he say? The federal? Oh yeah, I really am losing it to the point. You have 1,029 subs. But you used to stream though, right? Because you have a lot of subs, but you don't have content. Is it because of Penny? I wouldn't doubt it. Like chasing people off of here. What a lunatic. And these people are fucking lunatics. That dude is crying on his wall how he's trying to recover from his cancer surgery. And he's over here fucking trolling me. I'm going to show you his channel. I mean, what the fuck, man? Come on. I mean, do you believe these people? Look at this. It's fucking Jay hater that is following her because he just, I'm not following, I'm not subscribed to those people. But yeah, you just watched him and you're a fucking liar too. Wow. These liars always find each other. So look at this guy and the level of compassion he's getting and sympathy and all this shit. While he's over here suicide trolling somebody that could end up dead. What in the fuck? Look at this shit. Wounded yet will rise to fight another day. Opted for spinal tap to freeze lower body and remain consciousness. So he's totally riding on this health stuff for sympathy while he's fucking trolling me. This is the guy that was just in there. 510 views. This is how much support this fucking troll is getting. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm here for 5 days, 4 nights on the ICU trauma ward, then 6 to 8 weeks in supervised care, and yet to be determined location because the federal and provincial clowns red tape clusterfuck. But this was only 11 days ago, but you're trolling somebody online already? Makes my complicated testicular cancer and abdominal surgery after 2 urinary infections while in government custody care seem trivial by comparison. I mean, you're just It's all about you getting pity and sympathy, obviously. But this, oh yeah, uh-huh, yeah. I'll be back to let everyone know that you're not too sick to be suicide trolling me. So wait for it, because now I'm going to bring you back what you've brought to me times 10, since you want to run around lying about me and supporting fucking suicide trolls. You scumbag piece of shit. Fucking scum. You're lucky you're not in this country. That's all I got to say for you. Thanks, Hannah. You are gorgeous. That's why they hate you. They're very bitter women who hide behind industrial strength filters. That's funny. Hold on. Oh, I can read it from in here. But I don't get all of the comments. I was waiting for Nix to come in. That was very nice what you did for Malvi the other day. That was so sweet. Are you talking about when she said come over? Sometimes I think chats. I like the butterfly effect. Nix is here. I go in the chat, I affect it, and it becomes a different outcome. Well, that can be so, yeah. I hate bullies, and that is why I hate Penny. I've seen her bully so many people on YouTube. There are so many Penny Bunny casualties on YouTube. Wow. Well, it'd be great to get everybody together because it's just not right. Bunny Bunch is nothing but a bunch of bullies. She thinks people forget about her being Tony's co-pilot for a year. Yeah, I mean, Lisa tries to hang me, and so does Aaron for my association with Tony, which was very brief. It's not like I had a lot of interactions with the guy. But Penny gets cut a pass. She hid behind Tony, and she's spitting in people's fucking faces. Then the minute she was going to throw him under the bus, she ran to all those people to try to make friends with them. She did the same thing to me. She ran to everybody attacking me to make friends with them so that when she came at me, she would have all those people behind her. I had a few videos on here, but I took them down. I got the subs from Grow Streams the same way Penny got many of her subs. Oh, really? She has a lot more enemies than she thinks. Indeed, I often wonder what Tony feels about Penny Bunny nowadays. She's so racist, too. Big fat cow running around with an avatar. Looks like she's 20 years old. Are those current? Penny used to go on many live streams by a far-right group called Patriotic Alternative, and used to claim to be friends with Mark Collette, who is the head of Patriotic Alternative. I'm in the U.S. I don't even know who those people are. Sounds like it's a far-right, but like a racist organization. Just look up the name Mark Collette. This is who Penny Bunny approached to meet up for a coffee. Ooh, okay, I'll look it up in a second. But if I ever decide to get into British politics, I don't think I could learn anything from her channel. Oh, God. She's been chasing a Chinese weather balloon for a week. I met Penny Bunny in UK Patriot streams, and she is a racist. She calls Muslims mustard rats and Jews small hats. She's extremely racist. Yeah, she's laughing about she puts the Star of David, and she goes, her, and puts the Star of David, blood, laughing. She hates immigrants with a passion. Yeah, I've heard. Okay, let me look this guy up. Yeah, the feds are going to lock me up because I'm crazy. Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen. No, but I'm going to call my embassy, Canadian embassy, and I happen, to be able to have dual citizenship if I wanted. So, because my family lived in Canada, I have relatives in Canada. I'm going to see what I can do to get the law to act on your fucking racist suicide trolling bullshit, Michael. Awakening soldier. Anybody who said dumb, no one could learn anything from the dumb Peggy. Okay, I want to look up this thing you just said. Mark Collette. Okay, hold on. We're gonna look this guy up. I don't know. Edit, copy. Here, why don't we drop the link and see if Michael wants to come up and have a conversation? Let's do that. You want to come up and have a conversation, Michael? Is that what you want? It drives me crazy when she talks. She literally interrupts herself. She has the attention span of a fruit fly. It curls my brain right up, screws your brain up listening to her. Please look up Mark Collette. Honestly, I think you should post something on your channel regarding this. She used to brag how she was going to meet with him for coffee at Penny Bunny. Oh, I'm going to show it right now. I just did a search. Hold on. Since 2010, Collette has concentrated on his online political commentary in which he promotes white supremacy, neo-Nazism. Can you get the evidence of her wanting to have coffee with the guy? Because that would be helpful. So, allegedly, according to Captain Stinka, this is someone who Penny supports. He's a British neo-Nazi. Mark Adrian Collette, anti-Semitic conspiracy theorist and political activist. Oh, but Katie says that I'm a J hater because I once in my life or twice, because I was interviewing a Nazi, said some terminology I can't say here because they got me for hate speech, repeating what she said over there. Anyway, she clipped. She's working with Lisa, getting clips. There's no other way that she would have it. And a political activist. He was formerly chairman of the Young BNP, the youth division of the British National Party, and was director of publicity for the party. Collette first drew media attention after his appearance in a 2002 British TV documentary where, in his role as a representative of the BNP, he made statements celebrating the death of Africans and homosexuals from HIV/AIDS. Nice, nice guy, Penny. Specifically referring to them as AIDS monkeys. Oh my God. After the documentary was aired on Channel 4, resulting in negative publicity for the BNP, Collette was temporarily expelled from the party. He later rejoined the BNP until his membership was suspended in 2010 following an internal conflict with party leadership. Since 2010, Collette has concentrated on his online political commentary in which he promotes white supremacy, neo-Nazism, and conspiracy theories about Jays. In 2019, Collette founded a white nationalist group called Patriotic Alternative. In 2020, he was suspended from Twitter. Oh my God. Collette featured in a Channel 4 documentary on the BNP, Young, Nazi, and Proud, broadcast in 2002, which concentrated almost exclusively on Collette. He declared his admiration for Uncle Adolf and said that he considered AIDS a friendly disease because non-whites, drug users, and gays have it. Penny, so you support people that hate non-white people too. Unaware he was being recorded, Collette made a similar remark while on Russell Brand's 2002 TV show Rebrand, in which he described homosexuals as AIDS monkeys, bum bandits, and faggots. Collette was sacked from his position in the party and expelled days after the Channel 4 documentary was broadcast. Although party leaders continue to share speaking platforms with him, However, he was allowed to rejoin a few days later with Chairman Nick Griffin saying he must change his views on the subject. Collette was the party's head of publicity and produced the party's monthly magazine, Identity. I'm not going to read anymore, but he sounds like a jolly good fellow. Not. I feel like I'm inheriting adult ADD listening to her. I will. She was a diehard fan of Tommy Robinson. That's how I met the bitch on Tommy Robinson channels. Oh, and she's tried to like frame up Yaxley because of his name, which is because he was against Tommy Robinson, not because he was for him. They've always twisted that up. I guess that's what's going on. I don't know. I'm not here to defend him. Yeah, I've heard of Tommy Robinson. You could approach Mark Collette on one of his live streams and ask him if he knows her. Oh. But she can really trip me up on UK politics. Moon, aka Abram33, remember how Penny used to brag how she was going to meet up with Mark Collette for tea and a chat. We need that. We need that information. I'm screenshotting what you're saying because I will go look. Yes, yeah, this is important. Believe me, I troll in low places. You're very funny. I believe you. Moon was on fire tonight. What did I miss? I found Moon through Malibu. Yeah, I promoted Moon. I think Moon's video on my channel is the most devastating. Oh, yeah, I did. Moon to all the dirty laundry out that night. That was awesome. Yeah, well, I don't think Moon wasn't that thrilled with the fact that her message was being played all over the place. But, certain things have to be exposed. And her testimony was important, very powerful. Very. You could also approach a channel called Buska in the Park. She used to mod for him, but they fell out when he found out she was meeting up with Oracle. Oh my God. Let's watch her talking about the guinea pig sucking on her titty. Have you seen it yet, Stinka? That's when he's, oh God, what a find. That was just hilarious. Just thinking about, it's funny when you think about it and it makes you laugh. It's that funny. Let's watch it. Come on. Let's watch it. Where is it? Moon is the best. She's a top girl and I will always have her back. Well, send her my regards and please let her know that, if my playing of her thing offended her, I'm sorry. And I'd like to make it right with her because I'm certainly not against her. She sounds like quite a tough cookie and a smart cookie. I think any stream she has mentioning Mark Collette, she will have taken down now. Oh, who? The guinea pig molester? Oh, she was rattling her gums real good over there, wasn't she, Penny OnlyFans? She was tough. She was just, God, squirting one out. All this gross fucking suicide trolls. Disgusting people. They think that looks good. Then this guy comes in saying that shit. Wow, these people are fucking bonkers. Oh, yeah, I should be worried about the feds taking me away? They're coming to take you away. 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 They're coming to take you away, Michael. They're coming to take you away. Prove that you really have that going on. I don't trust you at all. This guy's saying he's going to be rehabbing for 6 to 8 weeks. 10 days later, he's suicide trolling me. Do you believe anything he says about the state of his health? He's on his channel trying to get all of this support, which he's getting, but he's too sick, to function in life, and he needs people's support and prayers. But within under 2 weeks, he is trolling somebody that almost ended up dead, and he's quoting the video where you hear me screaming where I almost killed myself, and he's saying that the feds should come and lock me up. But he's a good person, right? Yeah. No, you're not. And I'm not. I'm coming to expose you further. Which the good news is, when people like this show who they are, if I'm still down for exposing, then I expose you. And then you will forever be exposed. You want to fuck with me at the level you have? Yeah. Oh, you're going to claim she's bullying a cancer patient? No. You're bullying me. I'm going to show you doing it. That's all. Get it straight, all right? You people, your brains are all fucked up. The last month she's been cleaning house over there. I know there's lots of videos gone, and I don't know which ones to see. That's the problem. Yeah, should have been looked into before you launched. I just know she has less videos this month than the one she did last month. Moon saw Penny Bunny trying to attack me on the UK Patriot channel, and she stuck up for me. And then Penny went after her. We've been friends ever since. Yeah, I think I remember her saying that. She's cleaning up housemate because she knows she lies so much. God, she's just... Little does she know, I got a lot of Tony's videos. She's pretty well behaved on the Penny Bunny. Yeah, because she's hiding it from her subs. Albie, you really should team up with Tracy and Yaxley to fight these scumbags. I don't go live on my channel, but you guys could go live streams together. I'm not welcome by Yaxley. Tracy's been nice enough to me, but I don't believe I'm important to them at all in their fight. It's everywhere. I've been down. I've been wanting to expose Penny the whole fucking time. Nobody's been wanting to do it with me. When one time he said, "Oh yeah, I'm not going to be bothered with commenting on anything she's saying when she's saying I'm stalking her kid." He's not going to comment on it. Oh, you couldn't just say clearly you're not stalking her kid and she's a fucking liar. Oh my God, it drives me insane how she lies and pretends to be such an angel to her dumb subs. Yeah, but when she did the thing with Wyatt, she blew her own covers off. It won't do any good. He doesn't like me. I'm not an intelligent person, but them dumb twats are dumb and dumber. All right, I'm gonna have a cigarette with you guys, and or are you late? I don't know. A guy, a girl. I know Captain Stinka is a female, so that's one girl, maybe two girls, maybe a girl and a guy. I don't know what I'm dealing with here. Of course, because they love to say, "Oh, I'm working with." I don't do nothing to my trolls. I don't do nothing. She's working with Captain Stinker, who's hiding in it. My stalker, Captain Stinker. It's Penny OnlyFans. That's Captain Stinker. You know what? You have no evidence. You never present any fucking evidence of anything. Are you aware of this? She's so out of it on perks that you don't even know what she's saying half the frickin' time. Hold on a second. I gotta get my drink, my candy, and my everything. Well, why'd I do that? Now I'll leave it plugged in. Give me 5 more minutes of your time. I'm really enjoying this. I really appreciate it. They're coming to take me away. They're coming to take me away, Michael. Ah! Oh, yeah. Whatever you say. I hope you recover from your cancer and then they lock you up for 20 years. I don't wish you death. I hope you recover and you get 100% your health back, and then you have to go sit and rot in jail for 20 years. Yeah, that's what I hope for you. I'm no suicide troll, and I'm certainly no cancer troll. But I will tell a bitch what time it is, and you are one, and I just did. Awakening Soldier, you J hater. Guy hates the J's, man. But I'm a Nazi sympathizer, allegedly. I mean, get the fuck out. My grandmother was a J. But you'll never hear them talking about this fucking guy that's running around with them that hates J's. Yeah. But they'll say I'm a J. A J hater, excuse me. I mean, I've been trolled. I was having death threats just because of the J blood. For a long time, I was getting a lot of death threats because of that. So, you know, what I've endured on here, it's complete madness. For me to be blamed for it is absolutely fucking fucked up. And only a suicide trolling piece of shit would say such a thing. Michael, Awakening Soldier. You know, Richard may be willing to cut you a break, but I'm not. Because you're a son of a bitch, because you would do that to a vulnerable person. And I don't like people that do this kind of shit to vulnerable people. And I'm not gonna stand by. You will you will see the impact, because I am going to expose you to the people supporting you. Because you're a no good son of a bitch. That's what you are. And maybe you have that because you're a no good son of a bitch. Or you're just an innocent person, you know, living in the toxic soup that the handlers have given us, that you think are all J's, evil J's. The evil J's gave you the cancer, right, Michael? Is that what happened? All the evil J's. Is that your problem? But all the evil J's in the courts and police, those are all the evil J's. You didn't do anything wrong, right? Yeah, I've heard people like you before. Yeah. I'm going to read what you're saying. Hold on. 1 second. OnlyFans likes to give me a little ribbing. There's a whole lot of hot air going over there. They would have to be extremely low IQ to listen to her. If anybody has anything that they're scared to play on Penny, I'll do it. I don't think I do. I don't have... Look, I was going through my screenshots. I was trying to dump a bunch. I screenshotted a bunch of Lisa's chat here. In case that... I didn't know you were recording it, and just in case that chat goes down, I wanted to make sure I had it, and I wasn't sure that it was recording or anything. I was like having connection issues and stuff. Yeah, but do you have anything on those other accounts, or let's spend them? Seriously, Buska in the park hates Penny, but he should maybe leave a message for him on his channel. Ask him to confirm the Mark Collette thing. Can you drop a link for that person? Just help that person out. Penny's very convincing, though, when she first meets people. Remember how she lied to you and turned you against me? Yeah. And I'm sorry about that. I don't think I was ever bad to you. She doesn't cut and stink as my throat. And then, remember when, I'm not going to say the person's name, when the person, I think they blocked you, but I unblocked you. But there were people covering for her in my chat that were staying with wrenches in order to silence other detractors. That's what happened. The thing about Penny, though, she's a master manipulator, and she's a psychopath. And psychopaths are very charming and very, very manipulative. Read about what a psychopath is. Not all psychopaths are serial killers. I'm screenshotting everything tomorrow. I'm on a mission. The problem I had was I don't live stream, so it was always difficult to defend myself against her lies about me. Yeah, but I was willing to, the minute I got that cleared up and I knew that what a piece of garbage she was. I told you because you didn't want to do a panel, but I said, come here and just keep dropping your testimony of what she did to you. Just keep on leaving it here. Keep, if you wanted to, you know, that I would expose it for you and say, here's another person this person's fucked with. Nice. Penny Bunny OnlyFans. Nobody will ever talk bad about you or Moon in my comments. Did they try to? Same with Yax and PE. Thanks, mate. I appreciate that. Malibu and Yax are the only two people that have a wrench to my channel. Oh, is that true? I didn't know that. But there's no positivity whatsoever for the bunnies. Whenever I go around those guys, they cut my tongue out. Who? Who does? LBX, Dakota, and PE should all team up against Penny. You all have a common enemy. I was more than willing to. I don't know. Whatever. So why would I allow them to talk on my channel? I agree with everybody's intentions are the same. I agree. I think everybody, indeed. Nobody trusts one another, but I believe we all have the same common goal. Well, personally, I'm gonna just keep my mouth shut on it. We just got to keep our eye on the prize. Penny has one subscriber that might be dying. Who? I don't blame you, hon. I know what Penny's like, and it was difficult for me to defend myself as I don't have a voice. Yeah, but I'm by myself doing it. You've seen this whole time. I've been by myself fighting her and Katie. That suicide trolling cunt. Then Lisa and that whole fucking crew. Renee's crew. These people lying, saying different kids. I mean, I have been completely fucking thrashed, and thank God my mental state was strong enough to deal with it on my own. Because I have fought this by myself. It's been a year of this garbage from fucking Penny and her fucking friend. And she's doing it for her friend. And we know that because Tracy said that Katie used to use Tracy to do her dirty work so that it was outside the law, the arm of the law for Katie. That's why she'd have Tracy do shit for her. And that's what she's doing with Penny. That's right. He's an old man. Penny don't even go there and support him. I do. I don't know who it is. It's very selfish. I try to make them feel good every day. Who? Aw, you seem very kind. I still have that clip of her saying she thinks Dave might have been faking a stroke. What? She said that? Yeah, well, whatever. That's another one I won't comment on anymore. Yeah, just uncool. There's a lot more sick people than her, but I'm going to stay focused on her. I'm going to ride it until I can't and try to help as many people as I can. Well, that's really good. I thank you for that. He actually agreed the way Penny has treated you is awful, and we were waiting for you to join us on his live stream. Why would I when no one tells me about it? I come in there and mostly ignored, but anyway. Please stay with the PB thing. She's nasty and needs to be stopped. She's a vile bully. You know that already. Yeah. Is it Wyatt Earp? Wyatt Earp. Oh, I stay focused on her. People send me links all the time wherever she's at. Yeah. That's the thing. People will do that. People will rally. But often people won't get involved. But anything they do to help is good. She's everywhere. She's up all fucking night. When I was calling her out for being up all night when she has a kid, then she starts, oh, I just woke up. I was sleeping. I just woke. I mean, it's bullshit. She's always online. It's just another one of these freaks that live their lives on YouTube. Everything to them. It's not to me. Which is great because there's no way that one person can sustain this. So it's great. I can pass the baton now, and I can leave now that other people are actually doing something about it. So that's all I really was waiting for, is somebody else to step in and speak up against what the fuck was going on. Now I can be free from this fucking bullshit. Because I'm pretty sure that as long as this Penny Bunny OnlyFans is doing what they're doing, I don't think that Penny's best friend is going to continue to get away with what she's doing either. So, and they'll continue to slaughter me, yeah, but I won't be around to see it anymore. There won't be any opposing voice, I would imagine. They'll continue to lie like this Michael just lied about me. Continue to add people onto the pile on. That some people have said they didn't want Tiffany to have the pile on, but it was okay for me to be piled on, wasn't it? And that's all right, because as I said, I will be gone soon, and whatever becomes of me is nobody's business, right? That to martyr myself for this wouldn't have made any sense, because nobody really gave a fuck, and all it would do was turn these people on and make them feel so powerful and good, and that what they're doing, they're suicide trolling. So, good thing I didn't give them what they wanted, what they're still trying to achieve. So, as we can see, as I constantly say, allegedly, one person in my condition is attacking all of them. But where's the evidence of it? And then anything where they've got my account saying anything out of line, bring it to me, because there's a chance I didn't say it. Their whole thing is to make me a liar, right? That's why the discredit campaign. It's all that I'm a liar and I'm crazy, blah, 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 blah. But no one will listen to anything I have to say. What happened to my glasses, man? Oh, here they are. So, I'm keeping my mouth shut. Definitely don't like Dave. There's another guy. Old guy I found from one of our old comments, and he likes me. Oh, that's nice. Funny thing is, I kind of like him too. Oh, that's nice. There's another guy called Ron Safari or something like that. She bullied him off YouTube. Oh, really? I've never heard of that person. Nobody could tell me any differently. Penny is the one who bullied Tony off YouTube. Oh, she was intimately involved in that. Absolutely. Yeah. And that's why she got mad at me, because I had reached out to Tony like months and months and months before, when this whole weird thing was going down. He never got back to me. But when Penny did that stream, then he gets back to me through one of her subs, who runs to her, and then the whole thing goes down, where she's saying, I can't believe you don't know what to tell me. You say with mental health things, and I have mental health things, and he's doing this to me. And I'm like, I don't know what you're fucking talking about, but I'm not getting in the middle of your shit with Tony. And she's gonna, and so I said, fine, send me the fucking screenshots of what he said. So she sent me screenshots. Like, I can't tell you 20, 30, 40 screenshots. I was very sick that day. I go, I'm sorry, I can't read that right now. I will get to it. She kicked me out. She kicked me out of every Telegram group before I could even read all of the stuff that she had screenshotted. And then she started going for my throat. That's what they did. Fucking liars. Malibu, please promise me you won't do anything stupid because of this low life. She promised me, lady. Yes, I know. I was really burned out when he didn't come back on, as I was hoping he would destroy her on his live streams. Well, no, because they threatened his entire family. That's why I intended to play some of Tony's content, because I really don't want to drag him back into it. That's the problem. If you do that, they will start attacking his family again, from what I understand. So I don't know if he, I would be concerned about doing that. Look, I don't know, because I have nothing to do with him, but from what I heard, that his brother and sister-in-law, or I don't know, were contacted, and they were threatening to go after their minor children and all that. That's what happened. That's why he had to leave. And she was helping all that. But I do have a lot of her audio out of there. Well, just in case Tony isn't hiding amongst us, it's only fair to leave his name out. Look, I could almost lay my life on that he is not here. He would not jeopardize his family. I just don't think he would. He wouldn't. His family means too much to him. I never got the chance to really talk to Tony because Penny turned him against me. He used to call me all sorts of names, and she would laugh in the background. Yeah. Yeah. But I do remember when Tony was normal calling out real pedophiles. Really? Because I didn't know him then. Real pedophiles with paperwork that I gave him. So you really know the background. Oh. Penny came on the scene and compromised everything. Oh. See, she was using him to be her meat shield would be the right term. She used to love when Yaxley would come at me. She loves watching a man bully a woman. Little did she know that me and Yax have a lot in common. We get on great. Yeah, because you guys, I know you have like similar people. After all that, now I find out how many pedophile protectors she's connected to. I heard you were his girlfriend. Whose girlfriend? Tony seemed like a good chap underneath all the shouting. Some people say I'm Yaxley's girlfriend. You heard who was his girlfriend? Captain Stinkus? I heard he has a girlfriend in real life. He's been seeing her for over a year. Please do go through all of his best videos, as she has a big mouth and has probably said a lot on his streams. Oh yeah. I'll be his girlfriend, but I'm not doing the flashlight thing. Oh, so now you're saying you are a girl? Haha, Penny is saying I'm his girlfriend too. But he has a girlfriend in real life, I thought. It's not Tracy either. They're making this whole thing like there's nothing romantic between them. I can just tell by looking at it. There's nothing romantic there. They just make shit up. They just lie about everything. It's just lame. What they do is just lame, and it's disgusting and gross. And they never stop, and they get away with it. It's weird. YouTube is a weird reality. It really is. Guys are crazy when I pull up screenshots from 2 years ago. Yeah, it's pretty amazing what you have and what your understanding is of. But so you're saying that Tony was bad mouthing me before I even knew him? That's interesting. I didn't know that. I didn't know anything of him until it's so vague a recollection now because it's so long ago. But it was something where I saw Tiffany was trying to, get him on side or, mess with his head. And I came in there saying, you can't trust that woman. But I don't know what I said. But, yeah. Then he got mad at me because I was calling Urban out for something, and then I had to retract it because I was making a statement based on I didn't have the evidence to prove what I was saying. So I had to retract it, and I had to make a retraction and tell and say, I do not know that for a fact that he works with this person, and I should never have said so without the evidence. That's what I did. So when I did that, that pissed Tony off because he thought that I was being cool with Urban. But it's not about being cool with this person or that person. It's about doing the right thing. If you make a statement about somebody and it's not correct, it should be corrected. And that's what I did then. And now with that thing where that police report that was definitely written incorrectly, because he's never threatened me, so he would never be number one on a list. So like I said, I was willing to correct the record and whatever he needed from me. And he said, nah, nothing ever happened from it, so I don't care. But I would have, because that's what I'll do. And if I do something incorrectly, I will own it and I'll make it right. To the extent that I can. There's 10 videos on each of those 18 channels. But are they the same or different ones? Because I need to know if I'm missing something on other channels so far. Penny is very jealous of other women. She is extremely bitchy. None of the parents at her kids' school like her either. They exclude her from play dates. She don't like women on the internet. She only likes men. She pretends that it doesn't bother her, but trust me, it does. Penny by OnlyFans. Those women in her chat are just a cover. She don't get along with other women because she always has to be the boss. Yep, she's fucking nuts. She can cry on your shoulder, but you're not crying on hers. Yep, exactly. And trust me, they will all turn on each other. Penny Bunny has a new best friend on YouTube every 6 months. She cannot keep friends. To me, Yaxley is a victim of who, yeah, definitely. And there's many more just like him. Slowly they're coming forward. President Al is such a loser, such a and it's all the same pattern if you watch it. I think it's funny. Al slept with her best friend. He did? Well, look at what she did to Gunn. I'd let him bang me just to make a video. Who? Who would you let bang you just to make a video? What are you talking about? So now you're making it sound like you're a girl. Okay, some of this I don't understand. Who were you saying you thought somebody was somebody's boyfriend? Grab that one, bunny. You'd let who bang you just to make a video? It's all the same pattern. Wait, are these other men that she's fucked with? Wait, Yaxley's a victim of Penny? Or Tiffany? Did you see this fucking Lycan? Lycan is already cucking to Tiffany again. She's got him by the balls. He tries to say to me that I was trying to recruit him. I'm never trying to recruit him for shit. I was told that he did a video stating that he saw her score meth or something like that. She had called me a crack whore, and I wanted the evidence. It's not recruiting you, you dumb fuck, if you're listening. A turd ball. They are really perfect for each other because they're just both gross, disgusting internet trolls. Making money off of it. Off of trashing people. It's just gross. You are a guy 100, Penny Bunny. Laughing. I know, okay. See, that's what I think it's a guy for sure. That's what I think too. Trying to, well, we don't want to bust that person out. So let's just, okay, maybe you are a girl. Last thing I want to do is out. Whatever you are, just keep your anonymity and keep doing what you're doing. But, just the ugliness that I've watched on here is just it's just gross. It's really a gross, toxic soup, and so that's why it's not a. It's when I was having to give up the music, playing the music, that was the hardest part for me because I got so much joy out of doing it. Since they've made it impossible for me to play music, I don't live for this back and forth bullshit, you know? I wanted to see people held accountable for their behavior. And many people have been harmed, and that was my point the whole time. That this should not be able to go on like this, that many people have been harmed and it's wrong. And so anyone that looks the other way is, in my view, complicit. That's just how I see it. And I've shown the faces of people that have been bullied to death on here, and it's haunting and it's tragic, and I pray for vindication for the families and the people that lost their lives. I really, really pray for that. And I think with people like you and, Stinka too, but she was limited in what she could do, but she's a very loving, supportive, kind person, and that goes a long way. You, though, you're really doing the work of exposing it. And I appreciate that because now I don't have to continue to do it. That's just how I feel. It's like it's not on me anymore. I'm not trying to say the responsibility is on you. I hope other people will join in with you and continue to hold people like this, hold their feet to the fire, people that behave like this. It's just, if we allow this, if we make this is I've been saying this for a long time. This is the end of civilized society, and they get you to accept this bullshit on the internet, and then it's going to be pouring out into real life, and you've allowed it. You've said it's okay over here. So when it comes onto the streets and in your face in the market, somebody just pushes you to the ground because they feel like it and spits in your face. That this is what this is breeding, these types of people that have no regard for other people's lives at all. And you're only going to see more and more of this as time goes on because situation will be dire, people will be desperate. And like it says in the Bible, and I'm not a religious person, but it says something about the hearts of men will grow cold, and this is what they're talking about, where love of brotherhood, brotherly love, will for all intents and purposes be completely out the window. So it's a very sad commentary on this world we're living in. Very, very sad. You're not bitchy enough to be a woman. I'm always bitching and complaining. Where? Not like a woman does. There's this stream on Tony's that Penny gets into a row with Crafty Cat. You should find that and clip it. It's hilarious. Oh, I'd look. Crafty Cat. She's having a nervous. There's something wrong. Well, I'll tell you what I think. Crafty Cat is another one they're trying to push over the edge. That I wouldn't agree with pushing her over the edge. The thing about her is, she's, in my view, this is just my opinion. She has opened herself up to energies that weren't all positive, and so she's got some energetic interference and entity attachment or whatever the fuck's going on over there. But she's not okay. I mean, that's clear. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Why do people not see that and keep pushing at her? Well, because that's what they do. They push people over the edge. I can't I can't get involved in that personally because she has a lot of friends. So, but I've seen that people aren't really standing up to it, and they're just kind of thinking it's okay that she's being made fun of with what's going on there, and she needs help. Something's wrong. I don't know her, honestly. No, I don't really understand why they are going after you, hon. I know you are pretty, so that probably doesn't help. Why is there so much hate for you? Because I exposed a woman on here that was a fraud and she was lying about me, and I've been pushing up against it, and they just keep adding more and more people in. And then I end up having all this evidence that connects the whole thing, and it's a federal crime of gang stalking and harassment, and they know I have the evidence. So they don't like it. Indeed, she's really struggling. It's sad to watch. I don't watch her, but I've seen Aaron go after her. I think they're jealous of Malibu myself. Well, thanks. Penny Bunny went after her. Went after Crafty. They don't like confident women. I'm doing pretty good. I must be studying the female anatomy. How does Malibu know all these losers? Lisa Lake, they're posting nasty things all the time, and Penny just joins the bandwagon to impress them all. Lisa Lake came out of the Betty Washam, the original problem. She's with Spoof Movement in the UK, and he's involved in this. And I'll have to get into it again. Oh my God, you are defo a dude. Did you see Lisa Lake's live stream tonight? It's still up if you have to. It's still up. You have to watch it. It's 1000%. They are all suicide trolls. They all huddled in the chat. K-Cat needs to stop with the tarot card reading. It's just as bad as doing the Ouija board. That's right. I would not touch tarot. Nope. I stay away from what could be considered divination tools. I have a Doreen Virtue deck. I'm certified as an angel card reader. This is before Doreen Virtue. I don't know if you know about her, but it's called Dolphins and Mermaids. Is this deck that I have, and it's so beautiful. And that's the one I like working with, but the way I do it is I just read intuitively, and then at the end I'll have the person pick some cards, and then we'll see what they say, and the cards always affirm what I already said. So that's how I like to do readings, because I think it's cool to read the cards after. Like, I'm going to tell you something, and then let's see what the cards say, and the cards always confirm what I said. So yeah, that's how I do it. But I only work with, Jesus and the right God, and I don't get too far outside of that. I used to work with Archangel Michael a lot, Archangel Raphael for healing, Gabriel, like Shamuel, like all the archangels. I was pretty versed in all the archangels and the different areas that they each, kind of oversee. But then I just kind of had this existential dilemma after my mother died, and I saw so much evil working in rehab too, coming through these people, that I just started streamlining it, and I just didn't want to take any chances of any dark energy getting in. I'm really careful. Yeah, tarot's no good. Oh, you didn't see it? I was watching Crafty Cat like a year ago, live streaming from it. Oh, she was in a mental institution? I used to make fun of her a little bit when she was around Tony's. Didn't Tony hate her? Wasn't Tony accusing her of, like, pimping out her daughter or something weird? You have eyes everywhere. I love it. Penny Bunny only then. As soon as I knew she was in a mental institution, I pulled everything on her. Oh, that's terrible. You have no videos of that, Crafty. I got limits. I don't like part of it. No, good. Please just stick with Penny. Keep focused on that pig. Yeah, really. That's what these channels are for, Penny. I throw the odd tiff video up. That's good. Honestly, just isolate one pulley at a time. I think it's more effective. Yeah, But she's doing the bidding of these other people, so that's the one to go for. I agree. I only switched up a little bit because she kept calling me a stalker. Yeah, there's something to be said for switching it up. But the thing is, it's not really switching it up. You show her gang member friends and the shit that they're pulling too. So it's all just showing who she associates with, which, but yeah, but I agree with keeping the focus on her. Plus, Tiff wrenched me out of tacos. I got butthurt. To be honest, I don't know enough about Tiff. I try to stay out of other people's drama. I'm just focused on Scummy Bunny. Tiff is bad, really bad. What tacos channel? I will have to sub. Yeah, she hates Yaxley. Oh God, you won't like tacos. She hates me too. I'll send you the link. She's another basket case. Oh my God, she's stoned out of her mind all the time, and she wants to be like a legitimate reporter. If she wasn't stoned out of her mind, she could be a semi-legitimate reporter. But being stoned and saying whatever all the time, just it's not professional, and it just diminishes integrity. I'm pretty sure she messaged Urban a long time ago and wanted him to have a fake fight with her. Who? I need that Buska too, but I can't. Ugh. Who messaged Urban? So she's tacos? Who would want to have a fake fight? They all do. That's what they do. They pretend to be. That's what happened with Betty and Spoof Movement. He was attacking her all the time. So I went to him and I said, "What's Betty's scam?" And he says, "Oh, take it easy on Betty. She got a brain injury." I said, "Well, that sounds really odd coming from you. You attack her every day." So what I came to understand is there's something called the pity donation LARP. And so they have these fights and attack each other, and one's crying, and the money pours in, and the views and the clicks and all this other shit. So it's a whole. There's a lot of these LARPing, shilling. Just a bunch of crap going on here. You don't know who the fuck to trust. 127K. What's that? Who Penny wanted a fake fight? I have to put on my poker face over there. No, Tacos wanted to fake fight with Urban. But that wasn't fake when she called him a COON, was it? Yes, he has lots of subs now, but a couple of years ago he had 5,000 subs. He was a Patriot channel back then, and Penny was a mod there. Okay, I don't know who you're talking about now, but oh, the bus guy? I'm sure he will remember Penny. Funny thing is, for every Penny Bunny YouTube account I have the same amount of emails in her name. Really? Oh, because people send you shit? Well, I don't even have your email. But you know what I have to say? In one way, as hard as it has been for me to have to just stand by myself, in another way, I'm almost glad that they don't support me, because they're already accusing me of like doing all this stuff that I'm working with those people, and they don't even come to my channel. So how do they arrive at this? I've said I show up over there to drop my testimony. It's the only reason why I'm there. I'm not even wrenched in Yaxley. So I haven't talked to Yaxley since July of last year. So there's nothing going on there. And the only reason why, I was cool with Tracy was because she basically sort of defended me when Urban said all these terrible things about me. And I heard some more shit, the ugly fucking shit that he said about me, which was just fucking mind-blowing. So ugly. It was nothing but, I've never been anything but nice to Urban. Whatever, like Taco says, right? He will remember Penny. She trolled him after he blocked her from his channel. Well, she's nothing but a suicide troll, racist, liar, pig of a person. She hates Muslims. She hates Jays. She's a pig. She's disgusting. She's a bully. She's a chronic fucking fapper. Probably fapping with Aaron. I mean, God, she's people she'll associate with. It's just like, wow. Really set that bar high, don't you, Penny? What a liar you are. God, she's gross. Again, I'm not doing these things they're trying to frame me for. Making it. And it was Malibu because you saw the DCMA, Katie. Is that what you saw, Katie? You saw the DCMA. Let me tell you something. You didn't see shit. Your whole thing. Oh, honey, you want to get you some tea? Next time, let's see you with your hand handing him the cup. Okay? Why didn't you say, here, baby, and give him a kiss and hand him the tea? Why? Because you're lying. You're not even in the same house. Get the fuck out. Liar. You're just a liar. Liar. I'm singing the song Liar to the tune of Fire. Liar. Boom, boom, boom. Say, child, you're a liar. The way you lie and troll, you really make me sick. You're such a pig child. Yes, you are. Because when you're not hot, you're not. You didn't shoot your shot. You're not dynamite, girl. No, you're not. I'd have to work on that. That's just like off the top of my head. But yeah, that was such a fucking joke. God. Oh, and by the red shoe box where the red shoes are in the box in the closet. I mean, wow. Yeah. You think you're much when you're lying, your accent comes out more than that when you're really laying it on thick. Next time, why don't we hear you walk into the room? Why do we not? We've got the guns all over the table, which is other people have gotten a lot of trouble for flashing guns on YouTube. So that's interesting. Oh, you were overfeeding the fish. Is that what was going on? Oh, and the cat too. Oh. That was the most unconvincing fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. I hope it wasn't too hot for you. Why do we never even hear you walk in the room? We don't hear him say thank you. We don't see a cup exchange. We don't hear a smooch. Like if I brought my man, you're upstairs, he's downstairs, but you're upstairs where the shoebox is with the headset, but he's downstairs. Why didn't you just go get it for him and take it down there? But yeah, keep going. Ooh, she's gonna be mad. She's gonna rage. She's going to rage out. She said she would never turn on Tony. Did you hear it? He's my best friend. I'll never turn on Tony. He's my best friend. My best friend. Oh, God. And then when she went for him, I told Lycan to go look at Penny Rabbit of Cannerbong. You put Cannerbong, Carbonara channel, as she's posted stuff about him there. She says a lot of things. She lies. She said that Tony was in love with her. Oh, God. I got a shout out on his show last night. Like him? He's back under Tiffany's spell. What did he say to you about you? Oh, because he doesn't like Penny. But that doesn't mean he's not trying to get back with Tiffany. I don't even know the guy. Now she'll be saying I'm his buddy. Oh, yeah. Penny claims off the government. So does her husband. They do nothing and no contribution to this country. They just take. She don't even look after her kids. She stays up all night and sleeps all day. Yep. I saw that. OnlyFans. Poor kid. I really feel sorry for him. He's not. I wouldn't feel too sorry for him, okay? He's no little innocent in this thing. I believe the clone account with her kid's name on it belongs to her. Did you hear that shit with her friend saying, get the fuck out, you fucking... God, what a loser. Probably. Oh, me too, probably. If I knew who owned that account today, I would turn them in. Even though I hate the bunny, I never go after a kid. I didn't go after her kid. They're blaming me for going after somebody else's kids. That's not what happened. However, I will point out her parenting skills. She shouldn't be receiving donations from YouTube because she receives money from the state. Yeah, really, somebody should be calling to make sure she's claiming that money. Yeah, I think she's allowed to make a little bit, but not that much. Oh, not that much. Please do mention she sleeps all day and trolls all night. The cuck of a husband looks after the kid. Yeah, but the cuck of the husband, he likes the money that rolls in too. Although he must be out of it. If you didn't know, she $2,500 she slung over to Cone, and then she still hasn't gotten the computer, I guess, or did she? And then again, all these animals, sick animals, that she's giving caffeinated tea with sugar and milk, which is toxic to bunnies and guinea pigs. Are you aware? I mean, that is so irresponsible. Running a rescue and you don't even know not to give those things to animals that make them sick. What a fucking doofus. Sorry. Okay, let's not forget to mention she sleeps all day and trolls all night, and the cuck of a husband looks after the kid. The poor kid. Like, she accuses fucking Silentium of the same thing. Silentium wants to now go run and get support over there. But she was fine with me getting my throat cut by Penny, and she wouldn't stand up and say anything. So what goes on here is just people with absolutely no integrity, no morals, no principles, no values. Like, I can't even speak to these types of people. I've never, thankfully in my life, never had to deal with anyone like this. And I'm quite sure when I'm gone, I will not be ever dealing with people like this again. So that'll be good. I'm really happy about it. We'll have to look into that. I didn't think she should be able to receive any money on top of what they're giving her. In the United States, you can work part-time if you're disabled, which you have to because you can't afford to live on what they give you. I don't know about in your country. Guys will do strange behavior when a woman has pictures of his dink. Did you mean to call it a dink? Or is that a typo? It's fucking hilarious. She goes, I guess. Ain't nobody got no pictures of my cooter. Nobody's got no pictures of my cooter. But one of these bitches sent in Lynn Brimley that said that I sent him pictures of my cooter that asked him for money. Like, first of all, if I'm going to get money for pictures of my cooter, you don't get the pics till I get the cash, all right? But that never happened because I would never give anybody a picture of my cooter or my knocker. Never happened. I've been deeply in love with men and engaged to them. Nobody's ever gotten a picture of the cooter or the fun bags. No. Never did it. Did something. I've talked about it before. knew when I did that, I was fully clothed, and trust me, no, but none of my parts were showing. But I learned that day, never do that. Never do it. Don't ever do it. Plus, I always say, don't ever send me pictures of your dinks because I don't want to see a picture of a dink. If I want a dink, which I gotta tell you, I'm really not that interested at this point. But in any case, I'll take I'll take my dink in person. No photos, please. Thank you. Like never. Don't ever send me one. I don't want one. Okay. One guy did that. One guy. That's when I learned you have to tell all guys, don't send me pictures of your dick. Your dink. I don't want to see. Never send me a dink picture, please. And I do. I lead with that. It's funny because before her and Tony blew up, I used to think she has pictures of him. Ooh, Tony used to act crazy around her. Captain Sika, how did you come up with that name? Yeah, how did you? But well, honestly, I did feel Tony was kind of had a thing for her, but he knew that she was with Dacone, so possibly not. But he did act that he really, really loved her and cared about her. That's what it looked like. That's what it looked like to me. If anything, at least they keep Penny busy. I got inspiration from Penny. Last month, she hasn't even really had time to stream. Why? That has to be hidden her a little bit in the donations. Why hasn't she been able to stream? Maybe I'm doing it all wrong. I don't know. I couldn't say what the right way to do it. I thought you were showing good stuff, so I don't know. Of course she has time. As the time the bitch don't work. What? She hasn't been streamed. Maybe I should get her more donations and then report her. Should be cut off her government check. I don't know. I'm sure she's most likely been reported. I would find it hard to believe that she hasn't been because she's got a lot of people that don't take kindly to her bullshit. Many people don't take kindly to it, which is good. Yeah, I mean, I think. Look, she's been at me for almost a year. I'm amazed she kept running with it. Like it's mind blowing to me how evil she is, really, honestly. And when I start pulling up all the screenshots of what I was catching her doing, and then they say I got mad because that's a lie. That's not what happened. I got mad because I saw her running around, getting with everybody that was attacking me. I got mad because she was wrenched in Mike Truth's stream while he was doxing me. She never said one fucking word. My channel name was in the description. The dox was in, excuse me, my channel name was in the title. My dox was in the description. And she's shooting the shit with the guy. Hey, how you doing? Did you enjoy your trips to New York? I was New York, mate. You like New York, mate? Mate, did you like New York, mate? Mate, I really like your content, mate. Hey, are you doxing Malibu right now? Oh, yeah, good. I don't like her at all. Fucking dumbass. The only thing is I didn't get that evidence because I'm pretty sure I reported it and the stream went down. Or Mike privated the stream after that. But Aaron has the video. He took because he redoxed me showing Mike's thing, and he has the evidence of Penny in there wrenched. But of course, he'll never show it because he is one of the worst pieces of shit on here. Yep, it's the UK taxpayers' money. You should post your link on all her subs accounts. Let them see what she gets up to on. But if they don't have content, there's nowhere to leave it. I swear if she sleeps, I don't know when it is. She must sleep in that computer chair. I don't watch her. Can you imagine what that chair smells like? Ew! She sleeps in the day. When I used to troll her, she would be awake all night, go to sleep, just as her son was getting up, and she would be back online in the afternoon. Every day I go through her old comments and find people and leave links. Oh, that's good. Ew, worse than a fishmonger. That chair. Ew, don't make me throw up. Nice. So anyway, look, she's, what she's saying now? They're suicide trolling me. They're suicide trolling me. I mean, oh, you're gonna pull that out of your ass now, Penny? I mean, you've got to be. What is she on? She behaves like a fucking druggie. Anyway, it's been lovely talking to you both. Thank you for coming over and hanging out with me for a bit. I appreciate your time, your kindness, your efforts in the direction of what's right. And I pray that you will be handsomely rewarded karmically for keeping up the good fight against evil pieces of shit like Penny Bunny and all of her friends. Because bullies should never, ever win. Penny Bunny is probably the ugliest person on YouTube, and someone needs to give that piggy some makeup lessons. She's got that clumpy mascara, and then the makeup looks cakey, but I can't see that closely. She's just making this weird, like, puckery face and mess. There's one picture that she has out there that was an avatar that was where she looks really nice, but she looks nothing like that. Her hair was darker, as I recall. But she looked like nicely coiffed, like her hair was nicely done. And I don't, just as I recall, but everything I mostly see of her, she looks fucking out of it. Her hair is just a mess. And please add to her Amazon wish list some defrizzer for her hair. Because it's just atrocious. I mean, you're like an internet superstar. That's what you think of yourself, right? Comb your bloody hair, for God's sakes. Stop fapping with every fucking guy that you want to get money out of, all right? It's just gross. You've got a husband. And then, touching yourself with your child in the room is just disgusting. Why can't you just... You have sexual addiction, lady. Don't you understand this? You're a sex addict. In fact, it seems to me that you and your friends, that's what you are. Well, most of you, a lot of you. So, go to Sex Addicts, Sex and Love Addicts Anonymous, and get some help on that. And don't if you cannot leave yourself alone when your child is in the room, there's something seriously wrong with your brain. You don't get that? You're a fucking sicko. Period. You're over there with Elisa Lake with that child porn anime shaking in your face with dripping crotch, and none of them say anything. Do you see how fucking disgusting that is? You people, no. These people should receive their karma in this lifetime for what they've done. They're pure fucking evil. Pure evil. Her makeup style is so 1980s. Malibu, keep your chin up, lovely. Remember, you are much loved and have some good friends on here who care about you. Well, I feel like that about you and OnlyFans, or there's some other people that are cool. Yeah, any of her pics looking nice would be filtered. Yeah. Malibu supported me since day one. Yes, I have. And it's not about bullying somebody. It's about exposing someone. There's a difference. She's a vile, vile individual. While her and her friends are calling other people racist and NAZIs and all that shit, it's all projection. It's the occult law of reversal. A lot of these people are Satanists. I promised her I'd never turn my back on her, and I really appreciate that. She has always come across as really nice, warm, loving, and caring woman to me. Thank you for saying that. Malibu offered to take all her videos down many times. Yes, I have. Personally, I wouldn't make a deal with them. I don't negotiate with terrorists. Oh, because they always go. That's what Lisa Lake did, and Spoof. We made a deal to stop, and I think it was going into 2021. And the next day they went back on their word and they kept on dropping videos on me again. That's what happened. Disingenuous cunts. That's what they are. You can't trust them. You can't negotiate with them. You're right. I also speak to Bryce Seazall. She is pissed. Bruce Seazall. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen him commenting on OnlyFans. Bruce subbed to my channel. Yeah. He was one of the first people I went to. Yeah, he got really fucked over. I should sub to him. Let me sub to that channel. God, it's getting really chilly. Life, life is not easy. And I'm having a connection problem. Okay, it just kicked it up. Thank you. It's just, tell people to drink bleach, and people have, and they've died. Forrest, that was the one Penny was with after Japan. He told a girl, eat a bullet. She did. So he's got 2 deaths telling people to kill themselves. We're talking about some really nasty fucking people. You just don't do that. You don't do that. No decent human being terrorizes somebody in the way that what they're doing. It's just, and Tretch Shiftskin is live, probably talking shit, because that's another one of these pigs. But I've had enough of looking at their black magic for one day. So, what I put up was, oh my God, I have a Penny Bunny OnlyFans to look at that I didn't see yet. I have something to look forward to. Ooh, New York Preppers live, red alert. Uh-oh, that looks scary. Room 33 took their stream down. Red alert, NATO continues monitoring Belarus Russian FSB flight into Kaliningrad. Listen, that's the least of our problems, trust me. The least of our problems. Okay, I subbed to Bruce Seazall. I remember when they had a problem. I haven't seen Jamie in a minute. She keeps something. Oh, nice. I agree. Whether you play a TIFF video or any video, they're working together. Oh. Oh. I watch his live streams. If you look down on his community tab, you'll find some posts about her. Oh, after also a channel called Red, White, and Disclosure, she's really badly trolled this channel. And I remember telling Tony not to even go after Bruce. That was Penny's battle, not Tony's. She was using him. I agree with you. Okay. Mark Skywatcher. Another person she accused of being a pedo. Screenshot. That's good. I gotta find him. Yeah. Give me a lot. Yeah, she's got good leads. That's excellent. I'm so glad you were able to do that. Yeah, good on you. Good on you. She's a terrible person. And you know what makes her really horrible is how she's able to play like she's such a nice person and she's so wicked. It's a facade. She's in good company, bunch of backstabbing bitches. And her very good friend's been recording everything she said. She thinks these people, they always think that, oh, that wouldn't they, I'm such a great person, they won't do that to me. Yeah. Okay, until they do. I will always help where I can. You're doing a great job. Yeah, for sure, for reals. Okay, well, you guys have a great rest of your evening. I'm going to go to bed. Oh God, it's 11:40. How long have I been on here? 3 hours. Jeez. Okay. Have a great rest of your evening. Yeah, that's good. You get a lot of help from a lot of people. See, this is the thing I don't understand. Why people are so helpful to others, but no one has wanted to help me. What's been put out there about me? What have I done where I've been judged because people were bullying me to kill myself when I was sick? So I'm not worth being saved. I'm not worth being supported. I don't get it. Need to get you, Yaxman, Bruce, Tracy, and Dakota on the panel. Take care, hon. Good night. Okay. Sweet dreams. See y'all soon.